Hi, Lilibella. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Sally. Thank you for the heart, Mies. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's all right. Thank you, everyone. Please tap the screen and share the lives for me, darling. Thank you so much. Morning, Joe. Thank you, Pineapple Dawn. Good morning, darling. Hope you're all right. Thank you, Sally, for the music play. Hey, Nix, you all right? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in for the Timeline show. Please share out this live, repost the live. Hey, H, good morning. Nikki, hello, darling. Hope you're alright. Just setting everything up. I've got so many screens open. It's massively stressful. We're doing the timeline. Very stressful. Hey, Yasmin. Hi, darling. Thank you for last night, babe. Zoe, could you share this live in the Discord for me, please? Is Zoe here? No, she's not. Zoe, oh, she came and she went. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are here. Thank you. Thanks, darling. I've had to shut Discord on my desktop because I couldn't get the music to play because my computer was overwhelmed. Right, my backup is in the room, so I can see what's going on. Hey, Lindsay. Right, tap the screen, share the live, repost the live. I'm just going to grab some water. Thank you, everyone. Please keep sharing. How is everyone? Is everyone alright? King Gary's here, Soph's here, Misty's here. We are doing the first timeline of 2025 and we're going to do this every week. We are going to recap the past week of drama on the timeline. So yes, Jodie, it's the timeline, honey. So we are going to capture the first week of 2025 right here on the timeline. I will post it on my profile, and every week we will just keep adding to it. Listen! Lilabella, there's been a hell of a lot in 1 week. 1 week! Yes, Zoe, can we get the shares going, please, everybody? Get the shares going. We've got a lot to document, everybody. We've got a lot to document. Right, let me go through this playlist because some of these songs we had the other day. Let's skip down. I've got hundreds of songs on this playlist, so let's find some other music. Oh, what do we fancy, Rem? What do we fancy? What do we fancy? Zoe came to work today. Don't play with Miss Zoe. She came to work. Okay. Spicy. Good morning, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome. Everybody share the love. We're only on 15 shares and there's 36 of you in here. Come on now. Come on now, everybody. You know what to do. You know what to do. Share out the live. Press on repost. Hello, Tezza. Welcome in. Newly unblocked. Welcome in. We're going to be seeing lots of new people in here, guys, because we've unblocked everyone for 2025. Don't ask me why you were blocked, because I can't even remember, all right? Don't come at me. I'm old. Sometimes I'm a bit feral, and I like to block everyone, all right? Just don't come at me. Hello, FYPT. Listen, we got the clips, we got the timelines. I've been organising everything in order, and you might get some Remi opinions today. I'm just saying, not cockapoo in the house as well. She was the problem. The script writer is here, everybody. The script writer is here. Welcome in, cockapoo.
Me, that girl. Oh man, look at that girl right there. Goodness gracious. That girl fine, man. Look at oh, she just too fine. She knows she fine too.
She is banging.
Oh, she's off the hook.
What's happening?
You're right.
And I bet you can't nobody get that girl.
Chris, I can get her.
Can't get that girl, Mike. I guarantee you can't get that girl.
Watch me get that girl.
He's gonna get that girl.
You can't.
I can get her.
Hey, Millie.
Come on in.
Everyone share the live.
Watch.
There we go. There's the song. That was a long intro, wasn't it? That caught me off guard. Permission to block Spicy is always granted. Yes! I don't care if she's in my agency. You always have permission to block Spicy. Always. Say something, Spicy. I dare you. Go on. I dare you. Come on. Listen, the shares are abhorrent. I will sit my ass here and wait for you lot to get to 100 shares. Because 19 is an absolute joke. There's 50 of you in here. If you share it to 2 people, we can get started. And I need 20,000 taps, so I'll just wait on you lot and do my Michael Jackson dance. Frangelico's here. I'll wait. I'll be all you need. We got so much content, guys. It's wild. Thank you, Joe. Let me put the sounds on. Sorry, Joe. You rocked my world, you know you did. I need to set the goals, man. Let me set the goals. Right, sounds should be on. Hey, Tony. Welcome, babe. We got so much tea, guys. So much tea. Oh, treasure box. Get your coin. Thank you, Lindsay. And send your heart me. Lindsay has spoken. Hello, Tracy Ann. Welcome in. Welcome in, girl. Oh, right. What are your goals at, Ren? What's the goals for today? Oh, we got corgis, we got giraffes, and we got slaves. Am I happy with those? Yeah, we're going to stick with those. Thank you for that treasure box, Lindsay. When we get to 10,000, I'll start dropping some goodie boxes or goodie bags. Let's get those shares going. We're not even halfway. Thank you, H, for sharing. Hello, Mal. Kiki's in the house. Let's get to 10,000 taps and I'll drop some goodie bags. Oh, the share's not working. Or the share's being ditched again. Don't share the live to me! I will shout at you if you share the live to me. Stop it! Stop it! I'm right here. Don't share me the live. That's a cheat. Illuminati, hello. We are doing 2025 week 1 timeline. I am aware that the shares are being dicky dicks. Thank you for the heart leave. Keep sharing anyway. Not to me though. Thank you. Not to me. Thank you for tapping everyone. Just making sure I've got enough coins. Have I got enough coins? Do I need to recharge? Oh, poor Dave. You rock my world. Oh, come on, TikTok. Yes, don't share it to the agency either, you cheaters. Miss Remi's room is the only room where I behave. I appreciate that. And that's probably because, you know, me and the mods will block your asses if you come in here and act like a fool. Yeah, we're not playing in 2025. Yes, we've unblocked a lot of you. Yes, we know some of you are going to come in here and try it, but we will reblock your ass. Anyway, this song, I think this is going to become the weekly Wednesday anthem for us doing a timeline every week of the past TikTok history. Here's our weekly anthem song. It's called 7 Days, alright? Yes. Yes. How much money have you got, love? Let's see the balance. Oh yes, we should do goodie bags. MT! Listen, the tea is teaing today, MT. Yeah. Shit, we should have put MT on the timeline. He's back, isn't he? We haven't got you on the timeline, I'm afraid. But unless someone finds the clip and shares it to me, we can add MT, his announcement that he's coming back on to whatever. Right, let's do a goodie bag. Sorry, the music is a dickhead. Every time I put a new song on, it goes to volume 6,000 and just drowns me out. The volume on Amazon Music hates me. Every song, it goes to volume 6,000 to drown me out. Okay? It's a personal attack from Amazon Music. Love it. Rendezvous. We do need to move to Spotify. Can you remind me of that in the mod chat, please? I said I was going to do that and we're a week in, I haven't done it. I need reminders, guys. I'm not an adult. We know this. Keep reminding Remi of shit that she needs to do. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Goodie bag incoming. Alright, so, just to give you a little taster of what we've got coming. A little taster. We've actually, hey Gossip Queen, we've actually created a Google Doc. It's a shared doc which me and the mods update. If any of you want to help, just send me your email address in a DM. And it's a simple doc, and all we do is we log all the events that have happened like as they happen in real time, because we can't all remember and we can't all see everything, right? So we've got EQ, we're talking about, we've got Diadro, Remi, DG, Delusive Angie, Gracie, Taurian, more Evil Queen, we're talking about Zac, we're talking about Perez, Miss Red, Fiddy, more Taurian, more EQ, Madhatter, Hungry Guy, oh my god! Did any of you not see Hungry Guys live? Well, if you didn't, you're going to see it here because, right? And then more EQ. Like, we got a lot to get through, so please hurry the fuck up. Let's get to 20,000 and let's get started. And thank you everyone who sent a gift who I've not said thank you to yet. I am manic and we got a lot to get through. This is 1 week of TikTok. Okay? Okay. Now the thing with the the thing with the timeline, when I'm actually putting stuff onto the timeline, what I'm trying to do is just describe the event as it's happened without emotion or opinion. So I'm trying to chronologically describe the event, right? You guys can have your opinions and thoughts in the chat. Thank you. Oh, thank you for that big treasure box. Thank you, Zac. Thank you very much for the beautiful gift. Thank you very much. That's the other thing. We are talking about a lot of creators. They are welcome to come in. You lot know how to behave. You behave with manners, like you was raised by somebody, right? Whether you like them or dislike them. We act with manners, okay? That's what we do around here. So, we are going to be logging the events as it happens, right? As I kind of... Hold on, the volume's going to go up because it's a motherfucker.
You're ready for me.
Hold on. Wait, what is this song?
I wanna know your name, man.
I could do this. Bit of Mario.
I wanna know.
Just a friend.
Know everything. I wanna know your number and if I can.
See how easily distracted I am by music. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I try and log the event on the timeline, almost like a news event, like as if you were like a news reader describing something. Neutrally. That's what I try and do with the timeline, so that when we go back through it, it's descriptive. And sometimes I will give my personal opinions, and I'm trying really hard not to do that. But I will be having my opinion today on Evil Queen and on Taurian about that drama, and that's right at the end because that's pretty much what happened yesterday, right? So I'm going to try and just log things just as they happen, but you guys can have your opinions in the chat. I am talking about a lot of people. If they come in, they're allowed to come in. Everybody has been unblocked for 2025. So listen, don't be surprised if Delulu ended up in here. Very highly unlikely because she's always online. But there is a possibility that Crazy could be up in here today. So prepare yourselves and your manners, okay? We operate from a place of kindness in here. I'm sorry, Frangelico. She's unblocked. The mods made me do it, okay? I can't even cope seeing with her on my timeline. But this is what they forced me to do. I'm surrounded by bullies. And this is what happened. So anyone could come in, including the Canadian one, who you know, me and her, we ain't that tight. But she's getting talked about today. And if she rolls up in here, I'm just going to have to deal with it. And you lot are going to have to deal with it too. Okay? Bust out the sage, Emma. And this may be the day that Remi has a nervous breakdown. So... if I'm going down, you lot are all going down with me. But you know what? Lunatic, hello, babe. We gonna have manners, okay? We're gonna have some manners today. Okay. Anyway, we're at 20,000. I can shut the fuck up. Yes, be cute. Be kind. Be very demure, okay? We're gonna be cutesy. Now, if you want to go off and be feral in their room, you go do that. But not in this room, okay? Not in this room. We will not have any transphobia, racism, homophobia, ableism in my chat. You try it and watch what happens, because the mods will get you before I even see it. Okay? Okay. Shut up, Zoe. I merely posed the question. You vetoed this action of us unblocking everyone. This is your fault, Zoe, okay? And then the mods, because they're so scared of you, they all said, okay, if Zoe says yes, we're doing it. So technically, I just asked the question. You said yes. Am I lying? No. No. Anyway, should we get into it? That's enough of a Remi meltdown. Let's get into the timeline. Thank you all for sharing. Please keep sharing. We also have a goal. If you can help me with the goal, if you enjoy the timeline, send gifts. I'll take all the gifts because, quite frankly, I fucking deserve it having to put up with all of you lot. So send all the gifts. And if I don't say thank you, it's because I've got 80,000 screens open. I can't even see my own screen most of the time. If you see the videos have moved off screen, the timeline has moved, trust me, I probably can't see it. So tell me in the chat if something you can't see or whatever, because honestly, I need to move into my office so that I've got 2 monitors. One monitor is not doing it. So I've got layers of screens that I'm jumping between and I can't always see the gifts and thank you. So I apologise for that, but thank you all for sending gifts. If I don't say thank you, I'm not an ignorant bitch. I just can't see it. And if you put something on my head or my face, guaranteed I ain't going to see it. But the sound effects are on, so if you send gifts, I can hear when things happen as well. The ones that have got music on. All right, so let's start at the beginning. I have put the clips in order. So what I'll do is I'll play the clips and then I'll write on the timeline as well. We have to be nice and direct you. Help me, I prefer chicken lover. Help me. Help me. Yeah, that was a massive treasure box. Get your coins and shower me in love. Immediately. Thank you for that, Zach. That was very kind. All right, so let's start. The first one we're going to start with, we're going to go back to the 31st
if Zach really has just said that,
we're going to get to you, Luna Hun. Don't you worry about it.
You're
Right, so we're going to start here, which was... Now, some of the dates on these are going to be a bit skew if they're not going to be 100% accurate, but what I can say is it's sort of in the last week of things happening, all right? So we're going to start with this clip, and this clip is EQ with Terry, who is Gracie's other half, and this clip blew up because there's an accusation in this clip of it being racist towards a black man in the restaurant. So I've also heard from Gracie and Terry that this is the... Hey! Welcome to the party! Thank you for the subscription, Beans. Welcome to the coven. I've heard from Gracie and Terry that this is an edited clip and that it isn't what it looks like. So I'm going to play it to you whilst I add this onto the timeline.
No, the black fella. Yeah, cool. I wouldn't trust him. What's this?
That's because he's black.
Yeah. None of us, the funniest bit is about
Jack
Santa
Ross.
is none of us have moved. And none of us have anything.
The manager said that.
No, the
black fella.
After our table, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I wouldn't trust him. What's this?
That's because he's black.
The funniest bit is none of us, the funniest
So,
bit is about Santa is none of us.
I've written on the timeline here, EQ and Terry appeared to use race. No, that's not right. Appeared to. I've written here use racist language towards a black man in a restaurant. I'm going to say racist commentary because it's not language actually, is it? EQ and Terry appear to use racist commentary towards a black man in racially profile. Is it because he's black? And well, I think when they said edited, I think, hey Days, welcome darling. I just saw your thing pop up from thingy. I hope you're all right. So I don't think edited as in like the clips were cut up. Taurian, you are getting talked about today, young lady. Miss Taurian. Also, Taurian, have you seen the clip on my profile? Please don't hate me, but I had to do it. Also, when they said edited, I think what they meant is distorted. So their version of this, because what this looks like is, it looks like they're having a conversation about the black man and the white woman that are at the door, and it looks like they're sort of making a joke about him being black. The story that I've heard Terry and Gracie giving is that actually Terry is having a conversation with Jack, and the comment about again, I'm just relaying to you what I've heard. The comment around I wouldn't trust him was Terry saying that to Jack because that couple had asked Jack to take a picture, and Terry was saying don't trust him, as in don't trust Jack. But the video could look like they were talking about the black man at the door. So that's my understanding of what they mean when they were saying like it's editing. Listen, you can believe it or not believe it. I'm here to play the clips. You have your opinions, and I'm just telling you what I heard. Okay? Okay. Let me do another goodie bag for you all. So that is on the timeline. Please keep sharing out the live as well for me, darlings. I've put that on the timeline. EQ and Terry appear to use racist commentary towards a black man in the restaurant. Again, I'm trying to put it on there neutrally. You guys are going to have your views and your opinions on whether somebody was being racist or not. If you want to go and watch this clip, it's on FYP with Tezza, and you can go and watch it there as well. All right? Let's move on to the next clip in the timeline, which we have these lovely two. Aren't they adorable? Very cutesy. This is I don't have it, TikTok legends. If you'd like to share it, you could do that. And also, can we find some manners? Thank you. This is Remi and Diadro, and they have an announcement to make. She's pregnant.
I feel just so big.
Nida, welcome. Guys, that's my backup. If you want to go and follow my
sorry everyone.
Backup, there's a thank you speech on that for all your love. There's a thank you speech for that for everyone that supported this year. If you go to the backup, there's a thank you speech. 13 weeks and
13 weeks, yeah.
13 weeks and 4 days a day.
I don't know how many days, I can't remember.
A few days. Hi guys, there's a thank you speech on my back.
Not life being in here. Lord Jesus, you lot are really coming in for real.
It's the boy, it's the boy. It's not
Girl.
really a big deal, to be honest. Can we see?
Girl! You should be very grateful that I unblocked everyone. That's all I'm saying. Behave, honey. Behave in here. I see.
Is it the same thing as your chair? Go behind the chair and we'll do a test.
You better come in peace.
Let me see first. Wait now.
Better come in peace, girl. Right, so she's going to show her baby bump. Can you guys see it on the screen all right?
Yeah.
What's that? Okay, ready?
And they're going to rinse their community for every penny now. Thank you.
You can't really see me.
You can.
You need to go get
Hi
some
there.
light.
I don't know why, right? For me, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a suspicious-minded cow bag. But when she goes off screen and then comes, my brain, I could be wrong. My brain just went to, is she stuffing like a little cushion up her top? Like, why was she off screen for so long before she comes in to show the tummy? And then why does he look at her and he goes like, yeah, that'll do. Did you think that as well? Let me rewind it. Because I don't know. Something felt a bit readjusting. Because then I was like, oh, maybe she was pulling it down. Maybe she was trying not to show her underwear. Let me just rewind that bit.
It's a boy, it's a boy. It's not really. Yeah, I think the height of the couch, if you go behind it, should cut your
Thank you, Tezza.
Let me see.
Like, what? So she gets up, right?
We'll do a test. Let me see. 2 seconds, guys. Let me see first. Wait now.
Yeah, the fake bump thing. I'm like, are they why is it taking so long? And then watch him.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. Like, why are you saying yeah? Have you not seen the
Okay,
bump?
ready?
Ready?
Oh god, I look honestly massive. You can't really see me.
And look at the smile on his face.
Hi there.
Are they taking the piss? Are they taking the piss? What is actually happening?
Right?
No.
It's actually massive, look.
You're so tiny though.
Where's my flat tummy gone? I know. Put the light on.
The light's on.
Massive for 30. I know. Massive. I'm huge.
Massive liars. Anyway, I've added it on the timeline as I hate having to write this name. Remi announces pregnancy with Diadro and shows her bump. All right, again, we're just being descriptive. Women can carry like that, but I'm sure it's not real. I look like that when I eat too much pasta, says Sarah. Joe says, go back 13 weeks and you'll be more suspicious. Well, because wasn't there a miscarriage that happened? And so I listen, I haven't looked, I'm not invested in these two enough to look at when that happened to how we got here and now but something don't feel right to me. Remi announces, yes, that's allegedly, yes, exactly. Okay, so you lot count on your fingers and work it out, but this is all weird, in my humble opinion. I'm just going to refresh because I've been tagged in the clip for the Gracie one because some of you seem to feel like I need to see the other clip, so we'll play the other clip and see if there's anything more in it.
So
this is again the first clip that I played.
The manager? The manager said that.
No.
The man
That fella.
after our table, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I wouldn't trust him. What's this?
It's because he's black.
The funniest bit is, none of us, the funniest bit is about
Jack
this
Ross.
is none of us had moved. And none of us had anything.
The manager?
So the only thing I heard different from there was the Jack run added on the end there. Oh, but then again, right? So again, if I'm putting myself into Gracie and Terry's shoes in terms of what they were saying, so they were saying initially that Terry was talking to the guy saying don't trust him, but then the Jack run bit could be like as a joke, maybe to say like run away with the phone. Jack run with the camera. So I played the clip. Okay, so again, you lot will form your own opinions on that. I've played the clip. Relax yourselves. Thank you. All right, let's. So we've done. Remi announces pregnancy with Diadro and shows her bump. Yeah, the whole thing's a bit peculiar and odd. Right, where are we going next? We are going to go live with.
Have to do this again.
So, Delusive Angie is going to become a businesswoman in 2025. Let's listen to. Are you okay, Gooseberry? Gooseberry saying it's not a funny joke. Again, you guys are going to take whatever you want to take from it. I'm certainly not saying anything's funny. I'm just playing the clips. Okay. This one is, Delusive Angie is going to become a businessman because she has started so many TikTok careers from her platform. So let's listen to her business proposition.
Right, guys, I have a business proposition, okay? Now, as I have given people platforms for free and they are financially gaining from me, from now on, I am going to charge. So if you want a platform, come this way. But it is for a lion. 300 quid.
Only a lion?
Okay. I'll come in your box. I mean, you'll get that money back.
Did she just say, I'll come in your box? Guys, I've got my doctor calling. I'm just going to have to go on pause. Sorry, everyone. Hello.
After I saw you laying next to her, I didn't wanna, but I took my turn. I'm glad I did it, cause you had to learn. I must admit it helped a little bit to think of how you feel when you saw it. I didn't know that I had that much strength, but I'm glad you see what happens when you see you can't just play with people's feelings. Tell them you love them, man, don't mean it. You'll probably say that it was juvenile, but I think that I deserve to smile. I bust the windows out your car. You know I did it cause I left my mark. Wrote my initials with the crowbar, and then I drove up into the dark. I bust the windows out your car. You should feel lucky that that's all I did. And after 5 whole years of this bullshit, gave you all of me and you played with it. Ooh, I must admit it helped a little bit to think of how you feel when you saw it. I didn't know that I had that much strength, but I'm glad you see what happens when you see you can't just play with people's feelings. Tell them you love them and don't mean it. You'll probably say that it was juvenile, but I think that I deserve to smile. But it don't come back to my broken heart. You can never feel how I felt that day. Until that happens, baby, you don't know pain. Oh, yeah, I did. You should know it. I am sorry. You deserved it. After what you did to me, you deserved it. I am sorry. No. Broke my heart, so I broke your car. You caused me pain, so I did the same. Even though all that you did to me was much worse, I had to do something to make you hurt, yeah. Oh, but why am I still crying? Why am I the one who's still crying? Oh, it hurt me, babe. It really hurt me, babe. Watch me, you. Now watch me. I bust the windows out your car.
Christina Milian, fabulous.
F-A-B.
Polly Paul, stay Cali.
Does he want you? Does he need you? It's real talking.
What are we doing, children? What's happening, please? Who started the fuckery? Too late for sorries. Children? What did we do when Mummy wasn't in the room? Daz says, I was good, they ran riot. Always misbehaving. I can't scroll back. I don't have the energy for it, Nikki. I do not have the energy. Did you see me? I had to answer the call before it rang off. I couldn't find the mute button because it's the bloody studio's layered under 85,000 screens. I couldn't find the mute button. Keeping the chat active. Thank you, darlings. Listen, the doctor called. You lot know I've been having problems, okay? I am a problem. Doctor called.
true player.
Thank you, Hannah Montana. Thanks for the corgi. See, if you send a corgi, you get a Remi dance. They're sorting me out some new Persian rugs, everybody. New Persian rugs are being dispensed for the Queen, who has allergies to everything, including pain meds, okay? New Persian rugs are being dispatched. We named some awesome names. Sally started it. We will have all the rugs up here. This chick needs all the rugs. Okay, I'm the collector of the Persian rugs. Yes. Anyway, let's continue because we're going to be here till tomorrow night if I don't crack on. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for keeping... Lisa made me. Thank you for keeping the... Oh, I've had a terrible reaction to Cocodamol, Amanda. Swollen feet, swollen ankles, looking like an elephant, not being able to walk very far. So I've stopped taking them, but now I'm in pain. So now they've given me some new Persian rugs. Oh, she's not only a script writer, she's a supplier of Colombian rugs. Oh, cockapoo. We're learning all the teas. This is why we unblock people. We get to learn all the teas, yes? She's a supplier of the Colombian. Tracy loves a Persian rug. No, Gypsy! Coco Damal! Listen, it's been highlighted that sometimes I don't actually finish my sentences or my words sometimes, and you lot just have to fill in the blanks. So that was definitely Coco Damal, not that one, Gypsy Bird. Never in my life! I mean, have you met me? Do I look like a person who would ever need or want... No. The energy is wild over here. Anyway, crack on, Remi, crack on. Right, so, where were we? Businesswoman Angie. Right, let me get the 80,000 screen sorted out again. Delusive Angie wants to charge people and she'll make them famous on TikTok.
In no time, 100%.
Hold on.
Oh.
So, guys, if you're looking for a TikTok career, please go to Angie.
People platforms for free, and they are financially gaining from me. From now on, I am going to charge. So if you want a platform, come this way. But it is for a lion. 300 quid. Okay. I'll come in your box. I mean, you'll get that money back in no time, 100%.
Luke!
For a uni, you also get mod status for 2 weeks. And as you know, all my mods are famous from the cult. So it's a brilliant deal, guys.
Mods assemble. Can everybody immediately block Luke the Judge? En masse, everybody block and mute Luke the Judge. Thank you.
Or
Immediately!
A lion or a uni. You'll have my full attention. And... I have to do this again, right?
So anyway, I've put it on the timeline, okay? Delusive Angie wants to charge people for a new service and she will make them famous on TikTok, okay? On the timeline as she goes. Let's jump to the next thing that's happened in the last week on TikTok and add it on the timeline. We've got Gracie and Evil Queen arguing with a restaurant manager over £850 New Year Eve bill. Let's I think these are in order.
Right now.
So this is the end of it. This is on Karma FYP. This is the end of it, and it says Gracie discusses what happened last night with EQ, Jack, Terry, and why they weren't happy with the manager. So this is going on the timeline.
You need to apologise. No, you've point blank refused. Point blank, Terry went up to him 3 times and said, "You fucking owe my missus an apology," and he's just like, "No." And Terry's not one to kick off. Terry's not one to say anything about anything. You know what Terry's like. Like, he's like the softest. No, did I fuck pay the extra £450? No. Happy New Year, Becca. Is EQ on tonight? Yes, she will be, yeah. Alex, I said this. Next year, we're gonna have a party. Me and Terry are gonna have a party next year. Probably do a fancy dress party for New Year. Get a marquee out the back. Like, have a party at ours because we're not going out. We're not doing it. So we said we'll have a party.
Listen, I'd have been raging too, to be honest. I'd have been raging. They paid some money up front. I believe they paid like almost half of it up front. and it was supposed to include drinks and food and whatever. And when they got there, like, it was really slow service. They had to go to the bar, and then they paid for drinks separately. The service wasn't very good. And then towards the end of it, they get dropped a bill for £850, which is ridiculous. Because I think it was like, it was like £400 up front, which Gracie said paid for everything anyway. But because it was so slow, they ended up then having to go and spend more money to get drinks. And then they get landed with this bill for £850. And I fucking wouldn't pay it. Hell no.
Invite everyone next year. Yeah, House Elf, I'm going to be leaving a very harrowing review. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, yes, my street. Oh, there you go then. That's next year. That was Terry's suggestion. He said, how about next year we have a... Did he... No, they had a hotel. This is what I mean. We didn't even get to see the new year in with them. Didn't even get to see the new year in with them. No, Chelsea said she still had a great night. Chelsea loves it when it's all awkward and, do you know what I mean? When there's, like, things going on. She's like, it doesn't bother her. She was laughing at how shit the singer was.
I don't even have the energy to go out on New Year's Eve. Kiki.
No, FIPT, we didn't get
I'm too old for this shit.
Unfortunately not. Thank you, FIPT.
Thank you, Infinite.
I know, I'm trying
Treasure
to complain.
box.
Jack's going, I'm having a great time.
Another goodie bag.
You might be pregnant too. I'm definitely not pregnant.
Krusty Kreme is in bed by 9.
Wow.
What, that's just a joke.
Right, so anyway, this is on Karma FYP if you want to go and watch the rest of this one about the £850 bill. Well, some people like to do that, Joe. Some people like to go out. It's a nice time to catch up with friends. You book a nice restaurant. Everything's paid for. You just don't expect to get, like, people dicking around with your bill. Hey, Taurian. So, that's on Karma FYP if you want to go and watch that. I'm going to crack on because we've got a lot of clips to get through. And I need to go and collect some Persian rugs. So the next one is...
If you want a nice person to go live...
Is it this one?
If you want a nice...
So this is the one... Oh, Taurian, you're in the room. This one is going on the timeline. Thank you, Queen Kimmy. This is when Taurian tells Perez about her arrest and biting off someone's finger. Let's we'll just skip to the bit.
Nice person to go live with, and you
said about you previous, a lot of bad things about you, Perez.
Appreciate the intel. Thank you.
You too.
Taurian says it was all for entertainment purposes. Ha 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 ha.
Perez, he spoke bad about you. Stay away from Zach.
Wait, that's not the one, is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Oh no, this is the wrong one.
To go live with, and you should follow.
Let me see if it's on Jeepers Creepers, the original. That's the wrong one. That's the end of it. Ah, bollocks. Do you know which one I will play you instead? I'm going to play you the one on my timeline. Yes. Right, we're going off track. I'm going to play my clip with Taurian and the finger. I've never heard. Miss Remi's chat goes wild for Taurian's secret reveal to Perez. If you've not seen it, it's on my profile. This one is the best one because I can't find the other. Yes, the finger. So listen, you lot need to stop playing with Taurian. If you like your fingers, okay, just be careful. She's very dangerous. Anything like this in my life. Right, let me skip forward. Buckled in?
Assaulted someone really bad in an Uber because she got really rude to me for no reason.
Listen!
Well, it was a fight. I had a fight, but obviously
it gets worse though.
Upper kind of hand.
Listen.
And then the second one was an Uber driver.
How did you have the upper hand? You hit her with something like a weapon, or?
And she hit her finger.
What? Mm-hmm. You chewed her finger off?
I fucking love TikTok Shop. That's what she did, okay? Now she's going to tell you it's for entertainment purposes. No! Watch your fingers around Taurian, okay? Don't poke at Taurian. Did someone say just eat? Don't start me off again, guys. Do you mucky muddy boots? Yes, because we all think it's an amazing thing to do, mucky boots. Yes. Anyway, if you want to see that clip, I don't know where the original is now at this point. Is it on that screen? Oh, it says "say what" on the screen. I don't know what account that is though. She does bite. Taurian bites. Okay, so I'm gonna add that onto the timeline. Let me go. If the plan does. I'm going to add that onto the timeline. Hello? That's the wrong clip. Sorry, everyone. He was online and I thought that was the right one because I saw Alicia and I saw Taurian on the screen. Which little finger did it bite? So let's add... Hold on. Taurian tells Perez about her arrest and biting off someone's finger. It's on the timeline because that's crazy as fuck. That crazy as fuck. All right, next clip. The next clip that we are logging for the first week of 2025 is Evil Queen breaks up with her boyfriend Jack. That's going on the timeline.
EQ and Jack breakup brought to you by a day.
Because I'm still going to do my FYP, you know what I mean? That nothing's going to change what's happened. It's never going to be repaired, you know. It's been so long. I've seen all the messages, you know. I haven't been able to bring myself to read them in detail, you know, but I've seen enough. I've seen dates, I've seen background, you know, even in the flats, you know, everywhere we've been, there's pictures and there's I love you so much and I've got an insatiable list, that and the other, and it's disgusting, honestly. It's just like, it's like he's with this person in a relationship and with me as well, you know what I mean? And honestly, he's never done anything bad to me. This is all bad, obviously, you know what I mean? But he explains some little things away, like, oh yeah, I was still following these people because I've never been in a long-term relationship, so I don't know how to act in that way. You know, obviously we're in a long, so I know now, and then he got rid of these people, and then, you know, then it was apparently this boys chat, but I don't ever think it was boys chat, I think it was this girl, you know, he'd be being out of order to this lovely lad and all that, and now I've got every message in it, and when I do feel, because it would still break my heart to see all the messages if I went through them all, you know, in the future, I will look, because I have recorded the screen, and I will look when knowing, like, because like I am like still like I'll probably later on be like, fuck me, did that really happen? So the past 7 months of my life have been another lie again.
EQ and Jack breakup brought to you by a day.
Because I'm still going to do my FYP, you know what I mean? That nothing's going to change what's happened. It's never going to be repaired,
I have
you know.
Added that on the timeline. I've just written Evil Queen breaks up with Jack. The next one on the timeline that I'm going to add is Zach and Luna falling out. Now, I did have the clip where it actually happened, but I've got another clip with...
if Zach really has just...
And he was online and then he was last seen a
Well, you fecker, where is it?
EQ...
Where is it?
You want a nice...
And he was online and...
I'm going to play...
Hello?
Oh, not that one. This one. So this one's on Just Ben. Oh shit, it does say 2024. I will change that whilst I play this clip. Thank you for pointing that out. See, this is why it's good to do this in a community. More eyes, more brains. Excellent. Thank you for the heart, me, MT. Thank you, everyone who sent a gift. Thank you, UK's finest, Tracy Ann, everybody else. I appreciate you all. So, I called this out from day one, right? When all you Zach lovers were in my chat saying, no, Remi, it's a true friendship. They've grown to love each other. And I told you all, he was trolling the fuck out of Luna. And you lot would come in here and give it no. It's such a beautiful friendship. No, it wasn't. And I will say, I told you so. When all you Zach fans, thank you, UK's fine, I told you when he was sitting there with his best acting skills, pretending he was listening and he cared, he was trolling her the whole motherfucking time. Now you can hear it from the horse's mouth, okay? Thank you.
So due to recent events, I can now say how I really feel. Can we get, yes, boo hiss. Let's get some boo hisses in the chat. Boo hiss. Yes, we welcome Pop-Up Pirate.
Too many things going on with the house. I have too many things that need money spending on for the house. And
shit, do you know, the way that she gaslights her followers into
not to everyone, lunatic. Not to everyone.
Circumstances and to get more gifts.
A lot of people thought it was real.
Like, do you know what, right? Going live.
Oh, a lot of people want to say they knew now.
Going live with her.
When you came in here sitting in my box going, no, Remi. Don't say that, Remi. Zach wouldn't do that. They're friends. Come on now. Do you know who else is... Do you know the other one that I'll call out right now? This whole thing between... what's his name? Perez and Delulu. Perez was giving it the whole, oh, I like her. No, Perez, what happened is you got in box with a load of UK TikTokers. You found out who was the most controversial, who was going to get you the most attention, because there is no way on God's green earth, as a sane human being, that you can have a conversation with Delusive Angie and say, oh, I like her. I think she's a lovely lady. Are you crazy? No. Perez is going to I mean, I think she's blocked him now, but at that point, he was going to use it to get his ass, his face in front of her audience. Okay? Trolling about you like her and she's a lovely... Stop it.
It was a laugh, and the stuff that I used to say, it never used to go in because she was so caught up in
Get your coins, send your heartbeats, thank you.
She didn't care what I had to say. I asked her if she had a good Christmas. She didn't even ask me. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, I'm getting a bit sick of this. And
speak your truth, Zach. Finally, speak your truth.
It was getting old.
Remi needs it.
You can get too much of a good thing, and it gets boring. And I just had enough, because the way she treats people is awful. The way she treat Cooking Cruise with John, the way she treat Pockers. Do you know what I mean? It's never her fault. It never is her fault. But it's all right for you to listen to your chat and take what your chat say for granted. But someone you've offended or disrespected, that their opinion doesn't. Happy New Year dynamic. Their opinion doesn't matter. That's why I was fucked off. I was like, you're going to listen to your chat and a bunch of strangers who don't know nothing or how I'm feeling. You're invalidating my feelings. So, yeah, gloves are off now. There is never going to be a reunion.
Never.
There's never going to be a reunion.
And he didn't like her anyway.
Also, I've got a debt that I need to pay off.
Oh, she's got a debt she needs to pay off.
So, no, I won't be paying and going on any cruises anytime soon. As I told people...
Hasn't she just bought a whole studio in her house, though? And equipment?
I was in depression earlier in the year, and I was having some mental
she's
health
such a bundle of joy,
problems
though, isn't she?
And various different things.
Like, you'd want her at your party, wouldn't you?
I spent too much money comforting myself. And
I know, Nanny Jojo, I know! I saw all you bloody Z-Hive lot in here in my chat, having his back, making me out to be a wrong un. I saw it! I called it! Yes, see, at least Nanny Jojo's honest. Unlike some of you going, oh, we knew. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Hi. In a place in Suez. Get it tonight.
As a result, I've got myself in debt problems.
Listen, I'm going to address this now. You ain't got no stutter.
Thank you, Graham.
Do you know what? And a massive shout out to the...
Wait, he's coming for a stutter. I haven't seen all this clip. Hold on, I'm locked in. Bear with me.
PCOS, MS and ME community. Like, you lot are soldiers. I've got friends and close ones that suffer with the same ailments. And this suffers from lazy-itis. Lazy-itis.
Oh. The truth really is spilling.
And I'm
telling me she can't even work out because, if I'm too tired, I can't lift a dumbbell.
I've got to
Shut
be
up.
sensible and try and sort that out. And my parents have helped me, well...
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Nature said she had IBS and then ordered a pizza.
This year they bought me a washing machine, and they also helped me with my moving costs.
So basically, you're rinsing your parents for every penny at your big old age. Your parents are buying you like a £600 washing machine. It's crazy at your age.
So they're not paying for any cruises this year.
They're not paying. They pay her to go. They pay for her to go on cruises. How old is she? 70
He's real pissed. He's fucking pissed.
And they pay on her to go on cruises. Her parents pay her to go on cruises. Who does she think she is?
For me. So here's the new microphone.
Oh, but I'm not that skin. I've got a microphone. I've got a brand new microphone, a PC.
And here...
Oh, she's got a soundboard as well. Jesus!
Bitch has got more than me at this point. That's a lie. I did invest in a new computer, so there is.
Anyone else seeing what's wrong with this? Are we seeing what's wrong with this? Is anyone else?
So do a lot of people, Nikki.
That's like me going, guys, I've had such a difficult month. I'm so broke. But I got such a dressing gown for Christmas. Yeah.
Gloves are off. Warfare. Like, everyone just needs to start masking up at this point. Damn. Oh, look, he needs the lip gloss. He's proper raging. He's got the lip gloss out.
I hope she falls down.
Lip moist. What did he say? I hope she falls down. What? What did he say? Moisturise, apply.
Honestly, I can't.
What did...
Hope she falls down the curb.
Is the new mixer.
Oh, the mixer.
All arrived today. No, I haven't.
DJ Gillette on the mic.
DJ Gillette, as in, does he mean? I'm not saying it. I'm just gonna play.
Annette, the best a man can get.
And the new camera will hopefully be here tomorrow.
Oh, the new.
Is he going for her beard? Oh, is he? Oh! I'm just here to document. I'm just going to keep playing the clips, okay?
The camera hasn't arrived yet.
No,
thank you, Sarah, darling.
On Amazon, not even sorry, Amazon. That mixer, sound desk,
Gracie
included. I think it was £59, something like that.
Gracie, you're on my timeline.
Wow, well, I am on a spending ban for personal expenses. No more teddy bears, things like that.
Oh.
But this is equipment needed to improve my streaming and stuff. Rebecca, I have 2 minutes.
Sweetheart, it's not about the quality of your stream, it's about the personality. The sooner creators realise this, better. You know what I mean? Sometimes people can do stuff, sometimes people can't. It's not about the concept, it's not about the aesthetic.
Stop it, Paddy! Oh, she's done it again. The volume needs to be louder on this, doesn't it? This is too low, because I need to hear Boogie Wonderland. Hold on, let's adjust the volume. Let's adjust. That's very low. Is it my end? It's low, it's low! Right, send another one, bitches! Send some more dancing hands immediately! Now! Now. Come on, we need to dance! Someone send it! Oh, God. There we go. Thank you so much. That was better. I heard it that time. Thank you. Shut to the heart. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes. Right, let's watch.
I love you.
Oh. Thank you, Gracie. I love you. I loves you. You might want to come back in a little bit when we get to the Evil Queen bit. I've got Evil Queen opinions and Taurian opinions. I'm just saying. What ones do songs? Well, if you want to find out, just send all the gifts. Anything over 100 will probably play you a song, but just keep sending them. I tell you what my favourite one is. Paddington Snow. Send to Paddington Snow. That's my favourite. I'm just saying they all not all of them bipolar. Some of the really expensive ones that I never think anyone's going to send me have no sounds on, and then people send me them, and then anyway. Let's finish Zach and Luna because they're done, and I told you this was 100% a troll setup, and now you're hearing it from his mouth. Yeah, send to uni. There's no music on a uni, but I will play a song if somebody said to uni. I'm just gonna say
about your personality, being able to hold the room, having empathy, understanding, educational, whatever,
Too many things going on with the house. I have too many things that need money.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I love that one too. Send a uni and the recorder will be dusted off. No, Emma, the recorder will not be dusted off. Thank you, Gracie. The lion has got a sound. Yeah, I love the corgi one. Somebody sent it the other day, and I was like, oh my god, that song's on there. I forgot about that one, and then I've added it to my goal because it's a tune. We're not bringing back the recorder of torture. It's already edited down to like 3 seconds, and you lot want me to bring back the full song of that where I was having many bees? No. Yes, Nikki, you. Thank you, Gracie. Love you, babe.
I can now.
Anyway, mods, can we block Gracie? And I hope Luke the judge is also blocked, okay? Because they are here to trick. Immediately block the bitch. Block her now. No! And Nikki and Hebel, block. I command a block. You fuckers. And Dinks. Goddess, you're in my agency! Why is she not blocked? Hello? Hate you all! I quit! Goodbye! Silence is back. Thank you. Okay, let's continue on with the show, shall we? And get timelines logged. I have now added Zach and Luna fall out and are no longer friends. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. I really thought I liked you, Gracie, and I'm reevaluating my thoughts and feelings about you. The next one on the timeline is Zach calls out Perez Hilton to his face. Where is it? This.
Hello? I don't really want to. Hello? I don't really want to. I've just got a couple of questions to ask you. Do you like Todrick Hall?
I know Todrick, yeah. I would say I like him, yeah.
You'd like him, so do you agree with him sleeping with 16-year-olds in the UK?
I didn't know he did that.
Ooh, heard a couple of rumours about you too as well, sweetheart. Hence
you haven't heard those rumours about me.
Hence why no one will battle you, do you know what I mean? You go on with the UK crackheads. That's why no one in America will touch you. That's why I've been avoiding you like the plague.
Okay.
Just wanted to address those rumours. Well, they're not really rumours, but What about taking payments off TMZ to feed bullshit to the countries?
Me?
Yeah.
Daz, I'm removing you from the agency immediately, effective now. Okay?
No, why would TMZ pay me? They have their own website.
You're a piece of shit.
They are, or I am?
Yeah, well, both.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask.
I'm always happy to answer any question. Anything else you want to know?
No, that's it.
All right, nice to meet you.
As long as he knows where we stand now, because he's been requesting me for ages, so that's it. I can't stand the man. Oh, I like Todrick. Yeah, well, you know, I thought you'd like him, considering he likes the young ones as well. Yeah. Call me a journalist. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Case, settle, game, set, match. I don't want to know none of his thoughts on Gypsy Rose. He's not one bit credible in the slightest. I should come to him. Why? What's he saying?
Thank you,
yeah,
Lindsay
it's just a quick one. It won't really.
I know, poor me, Millie. So anyway, that's gone on the timeline. We've got Zach calls out Perez to his face about Todrick Hall. Do you want me to end my live? I will end the live. I will end the live and no one will get their last week in TikTok timeline, okay? Don't break me with the flute! Zach calls out Perez Hilton to his face about Todrick Hall and similar events. If you love me, send a corgi! Don't be mean. Please. I'm very sensitive right now. So that's on the timeline. If you want to see this clip, it is on... Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. Thank you. Thank you. Mrs. EPC likes me. I like her. Redeeming yourself, Gracie. Redeeming. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, thank you. Right, let's crack on. Next on the timeline, we've got... Oh, Miss Red gets very angry with her mods because they keep putting people in her boxes. Oh, she was furious.
And he was on...
Where is it?
Which was Mosborough.
This one is on... This one is on Gossip Page News. And it says, Miss Red ain't happy with mods adding people in when Delusive Angie was talking.
The biggest part of the problem on this app, why anyone's listening to your drunk-ass opinion, mate? Who the fuck would listen?
You know what? You don't like me anyway, DG, do you? So obviously...
No, I know, but who would listen to
Why
a bad
ran with you, DG?
You're
It doesn't matter whether
you're the biggest problem on this app, mate. You hold lives, expose your lives, and just sit there gossiping about people all day.
When have I done an exposure live?
And why anyone would listen to you?
And just to be clear, if you want to know who it was that upset Miss Red, it was Cockapoo. Is the little shit still in here? Let's check for Cockapoo. Where are you? You've also been unblocked. And there she is! She's still here! It was her. All of you, tell off Cockapoo. She upset Miss Red? Yes? I'll see you, Cockapoo.
DG, what's that an opinion on you? Yeah. Listen, I've never done exposure lives, DG.
Sorry, before I was kicked then, yes.
And the other gobshite, Luke. Them too.
You were going to call
Facts, Amanda! Facts!
I picked my son up from school late. But it was on a Sunday, and my son was at my mum's house, and I was going to pick him up. But
she's probably busy writing scripts, so she's probably not even in the room. She's just, left her phone open. But it was Cockapoo. Pissed off, Miss Red?
You ran with that for a good week.
I didn't run with it. You actually forgot to pick your son up.
Zoe said, staff announcement, can Cockapoo make herself known?
Came out of your own mouth.
Can I see the receipts for that, please, Ange?
Listen, I heard it with my own ears.
That would rely upon me.
If anyone has those receipts, send them and I'll play with it later. Play it later. I mean, I don't have it on me now, do I, Miss Wicket?
I'll give it. It was Miss Remi's Miss Remi's box that I was in, just to jog your memory.
Okay, no problem.
That's true.
I definitely did say it.
I can't wait.
Yeah, because Angie made up this whole lie and said she was going to call bloody social services on Miss Spaghetti because she said Miss Spaghetti forgot to go and pick up her child from school, and it turned out it was a Sunday and we'd been having a lovely live and Miss Spaghetti was talking about roast dinners and blah blah blah, and then she was like, I said I'd go and pick my kids up from my mum, like whatever it is, 20 minutes, half an hour late. She said, but it's fine, like I'll go now. But then Angie, being Angie, twisted the story because shock horror, she twists the truth, and said, Miss Spaghetti was late to pick her kid up from school. It was a Sunday, so that's why I got a shout out. I love it when there's zero receipts and someone said, well, I heard it. Exactly that. Pure bullshit. I literally had the recordings.
Got a quick one. It's Papa Blaze here. Delusive nutcase. You said I cheated on my wife, and that could be very damaging. You're wrong with that with no evidence at all.
I ran with what with no evidence? Sorry.
You said that I cheated on my wife.
You what? No,
I cheated on my wife. Yes, you did.
Excuse me.
I'm always stunned by the amount of amnesia, or potentially, no, I won't say dementia because that's not nice. But it seems like a lot of people on here have a lot of amnesia around their behaviour. Like they actually just forget the shit that they say from their own mouths. Well, show me a receipt. And if there isn't an FYP clip, then it didn't happen, even though like 1,000 people heard you say it. It's incredible to be on this app.
You said it on your live.
Everyone UK's finer.
Yes, you did.
Show their receipt.
Yes, you did, so you just said it.
How about you just take accountability for your bullshit? How about that?
Said Papa Blaze cheated on his wife with Dirty Holly, and that could have caused massive amounts of problems. I don't know who Dirty Holly is, but you ran with it, Delusive Nutcase. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Did it go for...
I'm here for the Delusive Nutcase renaming, by the way. I'm here for Delusive Nutcase. I might adopt it. I'm just saying.
All over TikTok.
Doesn't matter if it goes viral or not. If that had got back to my missus, which it did, and she didn't have some belief in me, that could have caused massive issues. So you're just a liar. Well, we are. You're saying that you come with evidence and you don't know anything without evidence, and you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Go back to sleep.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not having this. Guys, please, I want to just thank you everybody for coming in.
That's why I didn't say
stop
it, Ali.
People in the boxes, please. Okay, because it comes back on me. All right, I know that.
Lindsay, just let us know. We're only 12k away from getting on the popular board. So if you haven't sent a heart me or a team bracelet or dropped a comment, or I should do a poll, shouldn't I? That would all help get us on the popular. So, and also we got a target. If you can help with some gifts, that'd be amazing. If you send a corgi or a giraffe, you get some music, I might dance. And the other ones will all help push us up as well. Did you nearly say quacks? Listen, I'm high on Persian rugs. I will say anything. Just try and make sense out of my gobbledygook gypsy birds. Because, yeah. Oh, fuck, Luke's back. I thought I told you not to block him. I hate my mods. Nobody listens to me. Let's do a poll. Let's do a very, very quick poll. The poll is... Was Miss Red right to get annoyed with... You're in the agency, but I will block you. Was Miss Red right to get annoyed with Cockapoo, who was very naughty? Smiley face, yes, or sad face, no? Let's see how Luke votes, shall we? Was Miss Red right to get very annoyed and end her live? And if you've got a coin, please can you help us with some team bracelets and some heart me's, please, to get us on the popular. And if you're very rich, you can send me a giraffe, an African giraffe, in honour of my dad's heritage. Thank you! We'll have all the African giraffes, bitches. Yeah, African, because that's where they come from. Don't like it? Fuck off. Depends if Cockapoo wrote it into the script or not. Or a lion, lunatic, yes! We'll have all the giraffes, thank you. Or lions. Where are snow leopards from? Or snow lions? Where are they? Where do they live? Are they African? Cockapoo, you were snoozing. Like, we've had a whole segment on you and you didn't. Where was you? We've called you out for your terrible behaviour. Well, the room has spoken, Cockapoo. Miss Red was right. Obviously, Lindsay. That's why I was asking where they're from. The Himalayas. Oh, thank you, Emerald Eye. Thank you for your wisdom. I told you. Yeah. She left her fucking phone and fucked off. Told you. The room has spoken, and Miss Red was right to be very angry with Cockapoo. I got bollocks. Miss Red told her off. Oh, don't. Joe said, I bet Carol Baskin has got a snow lion. Probably.
We love a show and we love a bit of drama, but it all comes back on there.
But I will say on this, right, when she dropped everyone, I wish she dropped Delusive Angie. I feel like, I know Miss Red says, like, Angie ain't got a hold over her anymore, but I still feel like this little shit still gets more time than everyone else. I think she should have kicked them all out at once. And Cockapoo. She should have demodded Cockapoo immediately. Immediately dragged, even by Luke. Did Luke drag you as well? See? The clique is holding each other accountable, guys. Cockapoo got dragged by Red and Luke. Mr. Crabbalicious Luke.
Okay, I'm glad everybody. Sorry, I'm not glad. I know everybody's got differences, but I can, we can handle this here, right?
Kick her out the box
thank
as
you
well.
Those that joined the box, because obviously Angie, they've said that you've ran.
We know Cockapoo.
So obviously people make mistakes, people run shit. We do better, and it shouldn't. Turn into a massive hate campaign. All that matters is Fiddy's okay. If Fiddy wants to accept No Face's apology, I'm sure No Face will do his digilians, can't pronounce it, and this ain't going to happen again, right?
Yeah, I agree with you, Miss Red. At the end of the day, it's about Fiddy, and I support him and things, and I hope he's okay, just like what you said, really. And lesson learned for No Face and everything. And I think it's not the time for everyone to be shouting, including myself. Do you know what I mean? And blaming people. It's one of those things, and that's it. You know what I mean? And I just hope he's okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna jump out anyway. Okay, thanks for letting me in the box, Miss Red.
Okay, no problem. I'm going, guys.
She was real mad. She's like, who did that? Luke did the same today with CLA. Oh, what did he put? Oh, I saw that. He kicked CLA out of the box when Miss Red was like mid-sentence chatting to her, didn't he? See, the clique ain't clicking. The clique, they're all going rogue over there. Putting people in her box when she don't want them. Kicking people out of the box when she wants to have a conversation. Listen, Miss Red might just end up demodding everyone and saying, F you all. And saying, you lot, on your bikes. On your flipping bikes. She was real mad. She was like, I'm off! I'm ending my live, yeah? I've had enough. I'm sick of this shit. She ended her live. Anyway, that is on the timeline. Miss Red gets angry with her mods for putting people in the boxes. Oh, I'm going to add a little bit to it. Hold on. To her boxes. And Cockapoo confesses it was her. Oh, we need like an EastEnders. Maybe I do need to get a soundboard. We need an EastEnders drum roll. And Cockapoo confesses it was her. I don't like how that's all aligned. I want it. There we go. That's better. Miss Red gets angry with her mods for putting people in their boxes, and Cockapoo confesses it was her. Remi, her chat isn't as good as this one, even with 11k in. You can buy me one if you like, Bro Polar. Thank you. All right, so we're on to page 2 of TikTok 2025, the first week in TikTok. Where we go next? So the next one is Fiddy. So Fiddy was a big deal in the last week, wasn't he? With that woman, Bia, coming out with stuff. No face. Where is that clip?
What's the can do? Oh, we're gonna... I'm broke.
So listen, there are lots and lots of clips of the stuff that happened with Blame Miss J. She made me do it. See, look, they like to blame each other in the clique. There were lots of clips around the whole Fiddy saga that happened. If you don't know, this is Fiddy World on the screen. One of his mods basically came out and alleged that she had been emotionally manipulated and financially manipulated by this creator. This is on Snow White FYP clips, by the way, so if you want to go and see, there's tons of clips on there. And this woman's name's Bia, and she sent loads of screenshots to quite a few creators, and sent it to No Face No Case, and it all just sort of exploded, where it was presented that Fiddy was one thing, and then Fiddy went live himself, which is this live here, and he then showed his version of messages. And obviously the woman hadn't sent all of the messages. She sent messages that would portray a certain angle, and which essentially could have destroyed Fiddy. And particularly as somebody who, the turtle, somebody who does suffer with his mental health, you know, this could have been a really bad thing that happened to him. But I think the tide turned when people saw his side. I'll play a little bit of this while I update the timeline. But in this clip, he's got Hustle and Delusive Angie in the box with him, and they're in the live to show him some support against his ex-mod Bia.
I've got a debt for my sister. They're putting lies on me, bro. I've backhanded my sister. I've never, ever laid hands on a woman, let alone my sister. Except maybe when we was young and we was play fighting. But 12 bags. Where's 12 bags coming from? Where's all this coming from? Bro, so many lies I'm hearing. And this is where it's taking the toll on my mental health. This is where. Because, bro, we're going to continue this hustle. And then I'm going to show you death threats. Yeah? Because my mods... we've always classed as thirsty bitches because they were apparently always in a relationship. This is when I started to feel like, okay, there's an ulterior motive here. This woman wants to isolate me from creators, yeah, and she just wants to be in full control of my life. Who got away? If I'm all about the money, who got away? I got away.
Who?
And is that the real Angie?
Yeah, that's me. Hi,
Angie. You saw the stuff about you, right?
Yeah, what's that about? I heard a little.
So what was interesting, as he goes through, as he starts sharing his screen from his Discord and all the private messages between him and this Bia, what becomes very obvious is that this Bia was slating a lot of other creators to him in an attempt to kind of control him and make him not go live with certain creators, to sort of divide him from his moderators as well. And the pattern starts to show as he goes through these messages of how she was trying to almost coercively control him. She was giving him, you know, lots of money in terms of gifts, and off the app, we just had a disconnect, guys, so hopefully you'll be back in the room. Sorry, we just had a disconnect, everyone. Hopefully you can all still hear me again. But she certainly tried to portray an image that he had somehow controlled her, and in my opinion, the messages showed the opposite of that. Anyway, I'll play a bit more of this.
She had something to say about everyone. Hustle, Angie misread that, like, these lot are the scums of the app, and like she acted like she knows you lot, and then there's so much. You know what?
You know what? Can I just say I've seen the messages that No Face put out there. I saw the messages you put out there, and the messages that I'm just saying what I've seen so far from No Face. To me, that's just two friends talking. And I've said this to many people: take away her gifting badge, right? You wouldn't think anything of it. Right? Yeah. Okay. So it's two friends talking. I just feel she had your back. You know, you appreciated her. She supported you. You appreciated that. You opened up to her. That's how I see it. And it's two friends talking. You know, because she's a big gifter, people have looked too much into it, in my opinion.
You got the love, you got the love. Yes, Cockapoo with the Jerry the Giraffe. Thank you. We had our first African giraffe of the day. Thank you, Cockapoo. I'm glad I've unblocked you now. Thank you very much. We'll have all the giraffes, bitches. All the giraffes. I deserve it. I'm doing the Lord's work. I deserve it. I'm doing the Lord's work. Thank you. And if you just got some coins out of the goodie bag, please help us. How far are we off getting on popular, guys? Are we even close? Are we even close? Update me in the chat whilst I get the next one out. Get the next clip. I'm going to move on from Fiddy, but again, this is on Snow White FYP. If you've not heard about the Fiddy stuff, 10.9k away. Right, so hello, Freddie. Thank you, Fiona, for the slays. If you are a subscriber, if you could just go in the emotes and just drop one of the emotes, or if you want to continue that game that you lot were doing when I had to take the call from the doctors and just write names in the chat, all of your comments will help push us up onto the popular. So any comments, any heart me's or any team bracelets will all help. I am sending goodie bags. I'll send a treasure box as well. But if you can help push us, that would be amazing. But yeah, if you are sub, just drop some of the emotes. Just do them one at a time. Just push them through into the comments for us. And if anybody wants to gift any subs, you know, gratefully received. Just saying. Just saying. All right. We're going to move on from Fiddy. The next one is... let me find the clip.
But then I don't know because I've only...
You're not black.
This one, Evil Queen says she now identifies as a black trans woman. I'm laughing, but I'm crying inside. Alright, this one isn't an easy watch, guys. If this has got the end bit on it with Taurian and what she says in response, which I think it does, this is not going to be an easy watch. So, trigger warnings for some racism and some potentially transphobic comments in this clip for everyone. Don't, Tracy Ann. And so, when we talk about good to see you are starting with the first sentence of the provocation. Listen, and if you don't know what race baiting looks like, okay, this is going to be a bit of an example of that for you. When you are triggering someone, race baiting. I'm just going to call it what it is. But also, prior to this clip, I'm loving all the names in the chats. We're on L, so drop all your names that start with L. Thank you, King Gary, for the bracelets, except for Luna. And you're to blame, gonna you give love a bad name. Thank you, King Gary. Prior to this clip, you do have to be aware that there are people in this box who were also already, in terms of race, triggered by hearing Evil Queen use the full N-word, ER, out loud towards don't get me started on Hungry Guy. We're going to get to Hungry Guy, Button Bell. I got a whole clip that is going to leave your jaw on the floor. If you've not seen the Hungry Guy clip, you do not need to leave this room. It is coming. Trust and believe. But so again, bear this in mind that when you are watching this clip, that Taurian is in the box, and a couple of other people, Devon's in the box as well. That you're coming into a chat box, a conversation where there are people who are already triggered by the fact that you have used a racial slur. Whether you say it was as an example or or descriptive, or it wasn't used to be deliberately offensive, you've still used a racial slur, right? So there are people now who are already feeling a certain type of way. So I'm going to play the clip. You guys can have your opinions in the chat, and I'm going to update the timeline, okay?
And she was like, so I was just proving a point.
No, but EQ, you know what? You said the N. You could have said, "Oh, so if I use the N word," you said the actual word. You know what
no, it wouldn't have had as big a.
You know what you're doing, babe. Like, it's crazy.
It has to have the impact, you see, to make people
okay,
realise.
but Evil Queen, you're a white woman. You're not mixed race.
I'm not white.
You're not a woman of colour. You are a white woman.
So there's the first part of race baiting. I'm not a white woman. I use the sunbeds, okay?
What is it that you don't understand about that?
I'm not, love. I go on the sunbeds. I'm quite brown, to be honest.
No, you're not brown. You will never... Hold on, wait. You will never be brown.
I identify as black. I
identify as black, okay? This is race baiting at its finest. You're in a scenario where people are already heated because you've said a racial slur, right? And then you say, because of the colour of your skin, from using a sunbed, that it is very triggering, that you now identify as black.
I identify as a black trans woman, sorry.
And you identify as a black trans woman. Okay, I'll keep playing.
Identify as a black trans woman.
Black trans woman, that's the one.
There's nothing black about you.
Excuse me, you should have seen me.
There's nothing black about you. You're built like a PlayStation.
You should have seen my old penis.
Your head is massive, and this is why
So Taurian is now responding, okay?
your man was cheating on you.
Absolutely.
This is why your boyfriend was cheating on you.
Stop.
And this is why you was crying like a little bitch.
Courtney tries to stop it.
Go on. EQ, I know that you're coming into your look character. Can you please just be serious for once?
I'm being serious.
Oh, she is being serious, Courtney.
So Courtney's trying to rein this in, and she asks Evil Queen, can you try and be serious, right? Now, you can hear that in Evil Queen's tone that she's having a laugh and she finds it funny. However, again, you're talking about a heated situation. Thank you, Cockapoo. You're in a heated situation where people are already triggered by a white woman using a racial slur previously, right? So then you get into the box. Thank you, Freddie. And then you trigger the situation a bit more by race baiting, by making jokes about having brown skin, identifying as a black woman, identifying, thank you, darling, and thank you, TJ, and then identifying as a black trans woman when you are a white woman, right?
That's the thing. She is being serious.
But you understand that you should
can
not
I speak to
abuse
EQ, please?
Yeah.
Hello, Devin.
I just want to say that's why your man cheated on you. That's why you was crying like a little
Please, let's not do personal attacks. No, I'm not doing my debate and attacking people personally, right? We're just having a conversation.
She's talking about she identifies as a black woman.
I'm allowed to. I'm allowed.
So Taurian is obviously irate, and she is saying that she's annoyed because she is identifying as a black woman, right? Again, this is what race baiting looks like. If you've never seen it before, you are witnessing it right now. I have got a poll ready. I'm just going to finish this clip, mods, and then I will... thanks, Gary, and then I will do the poll. Yeah, you can stop with the name game, guys, at the moment as well. If you want to, write your opinions in the chat, you are more than welcome to. I always ask you, please be respectful. No transphobia, no racist comments. You can be honest with your opinions as you are watching these clips, okay? My job is to put it on the timeline and try and be as... yeah, I'm going to do a poll in 2 secs. I'll try and put it on the timeline in as neutral a way, a descriptive way, without, emotion in it. But yeah, you can have your opinions in the chat.
I'm allowed.
No one is wrong. You should stop it.
I'm allowed.
No one's allowed to be identified. No, right. On you go.
Excuse me, you can't tell me that.
Oh my God, well, I can.
You can, love.
Frankie, Grumpy, Miss Baguette, Devin, do you have anything to say?
What? Devin wanted me half an hour ago.
You just say something to her.
Guy, don't try to call us out, bro. You're the one.
No. You
was on about what you said when you first
come in this box, bro. Shut up! Oh, fucking hell, your voice. Right, Devin, go. Sorry, I didn't.
I just want to speak to
You're not black, and she was like,
Wait, is that clip being edited? That's the end of the clip. That's on TikTok Goss. That clip's been edited, which is fucking annoying. I thought that was the whole clip. Does anyone know where the whole clip is? Because Taurian does say a transphobic comment to Evil Queen, and I'd quite like to play it. Did I miss it, or is it being edited out?
Oh my Well, I can.
You can, love.
Frankie, Grumpy, Miss Baguette,
Let me
Devin.
just rewind that. Hold on.
Can you
Snow
please
White.
just be serious for once?
I'm being serious.
Oh,
I'm
she
a
is
black
being
trans
serious, Courtney.
woman,
That's the
the
thing.
end of
She
it.
is being serious.
But if you understand that you should
can I
not
speak
have
to
used that-
EQ, please?
Yeah.
Hello, Devin.
I just want to say that's why your man cheated on you. That's why you was crying like a little
Please,
bitch.
please, let's not do personal attacks. No, I'm not doing my debate and attacking people personally, right? We're just having a
Where
conversation.
she's talking about she identifies as a black woman.
Yeah, I just saw the edit. That's edited. Let me go to Snow White.
So I am morally
Because it's
obliged
not fair if we
now
don't
because
play
I've
it
had
all.
enough of it being overlooked.
Observer. I'm not going to YouTube. I'll just do a pointless poll for now, and then we'll do one on this topic.
I'm going to do a video tomorrow.
Can you guys just hit anything on the poll for me,
What money
please?
do you have? Oh, wait.
Huh? Oh.
How's that, sweet?
Just tap anything on the
It'll be
poll
on the
for me.
FIP in a minute, and the banner will literally be Corey Wild Chicken.
No, I think I need a bloody drink and alcohol.
She hasn't got no data though, so what's going to happen? She ain't got no credit or data.
You don't want to help her, that friend
Oh,
down.
wait, Jack. She hasn't got...
It's not what I said. So basically, Taurian's trying to spin to everything.
Sorry?
Do you chat? Are you and EQ like? Do you follow each?
Here we go. I think I got it.
Do you chat? Are you and EQ like?
On Michelle because she wasn't a lesbian.
On the rich monsters here.
Oh, hello, attention for me.
Oh, God.
Hopefully this is the full clip.
Shut up, Taurian.
The monsters here.
What have I done
Ding
now?
dong, the rich is gone.
So this is on Snow White FYP that we're watching now. If you want to see this clip for yourself. Thank you so much, Lindsay B. If we can keep trying to push to get us on the popular, that would be great. Heart me's, team bracelets, thank you very much. Is it 2 parts? Do we know if it's in part 1 or part 2, so I don't have to play them all? Let's just go with it. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
no, so if I can just explain, so Angie...
You know what? You said the end. You could have said...
To make people
okay,
realise.
but Evil Queen, you're a white woman. You're not mixed race.
I'm not
like,
white.
You're
I
not
go
a
on the
woman of colour. You're not a woman of colour. You are a white woman.
See part 2.
You follow each other. You look cool, kind of thing.
No, it's not that way. I've never spoken
part
to her
2 on the
personally,
page.
but I do watch her. I watch her FYP.
He's fucking pissing us off.
Sorry?
Do you chat? Are you an E?
Woman, sorry
you
about
identify as a black trans woman.
black trans woman, that's the
Babe,
one.
there's nothing black about you.
Excuse me, you should have seen
There's nothing black about you. You're built like a...
Sorry?
Do you chat? Are you an E?
Part 2's not on the page.
EQ
It might have been taken down.
He's fucking pissing us off.
Sorry?
Do you chat? Are you an EQ? Like, do you follow each other?
Can anybody
but the problem is, B, this is what it's...
I mean, it may well have been removed.
I'll show you. I'm going to do a video tomorrow as well of her reaction.
It may well have been removed because of the nature of it.
The manager said that.
No,
that fella.
After our table, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I wouldn't trust
You're not black, and she was like, so I was just proving a point. You're not black, and...
So what's annoying though is that that's been edited, but maybe it had to be edited because it was being removed. I can tell you what she said. So Taurian then says to Evil Queen that her pum-pum can't give life. Which, if you don't know what that means, she's basically saying to Evil Queen, who is a trans person, the downstairs area... is it on Whispers and Winks? I do follow them. Your downstairs area isn't it's not biological, and therefore you can't give birth through that. That's what it means when she says your pum pum can't give life. They've got it all. All right, let's have a quick look. And I've put here, i.e., that she can't have babies. But I need to tidy that up. I need to be more specific with that. Let's have a quick little look on Whispers and Winks.
So I am morally obliged now because I've had enough.
Please keep sharing out the live for me. And if you haven't reposted already, guys, please could you repost? And please could you keep tapping on the screen for me?
She got raped.
Bruv, you know, I don't even. It's too trigger warning for my people.
She's a victim of grief.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
There's been some shit going on in the Discord.
No, listen, I don't.
Who the fuck is it?
There you go, me.
Have I gone too far?
Platform is.
I have gone too far.
There you go, Mimi. There you go, Mimi.
Exactly, Danielle.
Comments.
Come on, no.
Even in the comments.
No, listen, I don't even give a shit about the viewers. You know what? I'm not even going to lie. I think I'd probably be happier.
There's been some shit going on in the Discord that I've seen, like.
Went live to show the evidence. Showed.
I honestly.
EQ and Tori go head to head.
Oh, God.
Oh, hello, it's head.
Personal levels, and it's not.
Right, here we go. This
As a
one
black
should have.
woman, she's for once.
I'm being serious.
Oh,
I'm
she
a
is.
black.
Third time lucky. Thanks for bearing with me. Can you all still see it on the scene on the screen because I can't see anything? Hello, Snail. Hopefully it's in this clip and not edited.
Being serious, Courtney. That's the thing. She is being serious.
But you understand that you should
can
not
I speak to
abuse that-
EQ, please?
Yeah.
Hello, Devin.
I just want to say that's why your man cheated on you. That's why you was crying like a little
Please,
baby.
please, let's not do personal attacks. No, I'm not doing my debate and attacking people personally, right? We're just having a conversation.
She's talking about she identifies as a black woman.
I'm allowed to. I'm allowed. I'm
I
allowed.
know, and it's wrong. You should stop it.
I'm allowed.
No one's allowed to be identified. No, right, on you go.
Excuse me, you can't tell me that.
Oh my God, well, I can. You can.
You can, love.
Frankie, Grumpy, Miss Baguette, Devin, do you have anything to say?
What? Devin wanted me half an hour ago. Hello, Devin.
Oh my God, don't try to call us out, bro. You're the one.
No, you
was on about what you said when you first
Like,
come in this
Humpty
box, bro.
Shut up! Oh, fucking hell, your voice. Right, Devin, go. Sorry, I didn't.
I just want to speak to EQ on a level.
You always do. Hello.
So why did you feel it was necessary to use the word?
Because I wanted to show Angie that she can't say the dyke word as easily as what she was. She was trying to justify it with, well, Michelle's not
Trigger
a lesbian,
warning.
she can't
Sorry,
be
everyone.
offended.
Trigger
So
warning.
it's a bit of an extreme example, but it got the point across, you know what I mean? And she had nothing to say.
Do you feel white people can say that word?
Oh my God, definitely not. Only to prove a point, you know what I mean? Perhaps. Like my situation with Angie. You know
Why
what
are
I
we
mean?
talking to this woman with
I
any
called
piece of dignity?
a white woman it. You know
Why are we talking to this woman with any piece of respect? She's trash on our shoe. Bun you. I don't know why
What's
she
up,
even gets
Taurian?
any time of day. You've just sat on a platform.
Taurian, you said someone's child should be killed.
You just said you identify
You said
as
a child should be stabbed, love. What are you talking about? You literally said a child should have been chuck.
You're not. I don't care. I said what
So
I
how
said.
can you say
I'm held
anything to me?
accountable. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not calling up your
continuously
character.
Be racist.
So why'd you give
You
me the
continuously be racist, EQ.
whatever.
It's not even funny.
I'm gonna make
But
sure
you
I
know
get
what
a
it
black
is?
or mixed race.
You know what it is? It's because you're broke in
Watch
real life.
me get
You
a
rely on
black or
TikTok
mixed
gifts.
race
That's why you
fella
have to be
next.
controversial.
I'm gonna fuck
but
the
you're
black
really broke
community
in
next.
real life, and that's why
I'm gonna fuck.
So did you hear that as well there, where Evil Queen says, and again, right, so she's saying it deliberately, and I've talked about race baiting already. Sorry for the language, everybody, and also I love TikTok Shop immensely. That she's now saying to Taurian, Taurian said to her, you're not black, so you can't be saying or identifying as a black trans woman. And she's now saying, well, I'm now going to go and F black men next. Like, there is a lot of race baiting that is happening in this conversation.
The black
girls in
community
Brazil
next.
because your tonton don't bring life, babe.
Oh, we
Remember
did.
that.
There it is, right? So she says your tuntun. Right, let me update that because I've written it wrong. She says your tuntun can't give life, right? So it's again, it is transphobic because it's been said to a trans woman, and it is making reference to the fact that she can't naturally biologically give birth, right? That is a transphobic comment to make, in my opinion. You might disagree, you might not. Now I know that depending on what camp you sit in, some people will feel like Taurian's response was valid because of the race baiting that you can clearly witness is happening in the lead up to this. And there are other people who think that Evil Queen, and we'll get to the AJ clip as well with the racism, again, was validated in her racist slurs and her racist marks because she had been transphobically abused. Like, you all are going to sit in whatever camps you want to sit in. My camp is, I don't think anybody should be speaking to anybody in this way at all. And for me, it feels incredibly sad to have minority groups going against each other. What the hell did you just send me, Yaya? Where was that? Sorry, I've just seen something. Can you find out where that was? Yeah, we need something on that. Like, that's fucking wild. That is wild. If that's true, that's in this clip. All right, let me just rewind because maybe I've missed something. Let me just rewind. Hold on.
I don't know why you even get any time of day. You've just sat on a platform.
Taurian, you said someone's child should be killed.
You just said you identified
You said
as
a child should be stabbed, love. What are you talking about? You literally said a child should have been chuck.
You're not. I don't care. I said what I said. I'm held accountable. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not calling up your character.
Be racist. You continuously be racist, EQ.
Whatever.
It's not even funny.
I'm gonna make sure I get a black or mixed race.
You know what it is? It's because you're broke in real life.
Watch me get a black or mixed race.
That's why you have to be controversial.
I'm gonna fuck the black community
in real life, and that's why
I'm gonna fuck the black community.
I love TikTok
because your tonton don't bring life, babe.
Oh, we've heard this before, love.
Yeah, and I'm telling you again.
I think I might have a delivery. Dinkles, give it a rest.
And I'm telling you again.
We've heard it all
once we go from it, you're a bitch. You see people like you, yeah. This is why
she's really triggered.
That's why no man.
So yeah, listen, I can't listen to too much screaming and shouting. It does my head in. Could you just tap on a poll for me? I think we've heard the most important parts of this. Dinky's not happy with the racism. Dinky is not about the racism. Can everyone tap on the poll for me? Just hit anything. Oh Lord, sweet baby Jesus. Let me go to the timeline. Does this seem fair as an addition, what I've written? I've written EQ claims to be a black trans woman after sunbed use, which seems to be race baiting. Taurian says to EQ that her tuntun can't give life, i.e. she can't have babies, which feels to be transphobic in its intentions. You was missing the timeline. God damn it. I'm here. Is that fair? Thank Birdie says accurate. Because listen, both are wrong, and I'm not. I mean, look, we've still got some more problematic clips to play in this last week, but I'm not one of these people that feels like it's okay to say, well, if someone's being racist to me, then it's absolutely okay for me to hit back at them with a slur or something towards them. Like I don't operate like that personally, and I never have in the 47 years of being alive and having racist abuse at me. I've never thrown back someone's skin color or their gender or their preferences or, you know, their disabilities or their abilities, right? Because that wouldn't be the first thing in my mind. And I'm not one that agrees with, yeah, be the bigger person in life. I'm not one of these people that is like, you know, deal with fire with fire. Like I don't understand that on a real. I don't understand that. I don't understand why if you have been racially abused, which is a hate crime, if you've been transphobically abused, which is a hate crime, why, instead of firing back with something that is on par with what has just happened to you, why you wouldn't just go and report it and press charges, because under the law it is a hate crime. Yeah, we do, Cockapoo. We all have different life experiences and survival strategies. I'm just saying I don't understand this behavior. I don't understand why there are so many people that are just like, Taurian's right because she's been saying racist stuff, or people are saying Evil Queen's right because she's been provoked with transphobic behavior. I don't understand that response, but I do get that, you know, people behave differently. I'm saying I don't understand this behavior. It's not something I've lived, or so I find it fascinating watching how people move on this app, and how their audiences are so like, they like Taurian side will think Taurian is right so strongly, and Evil Queen side will think Evil Queen is so right so strongly. You can be hateful, yeah, and not have to be transphobic, I would say, or you don't have to be racist, or you don't have to be homophobic. Like, the amount of things that they could cuss each other about, but instead they are going for protected characteristics. And all I'm saying is I don't understand that. Like, I genuinely don't. Exactly, just call each other Kents instead. Yeah, exactly, Freddie. All protected characteristics should just be that and not targeted, 100%. And I also think it's quite a weak excuse to fire it back at someone and say, well, it's because they did it to me. Like, to me, that's like playground behavior, you know? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. All right, so I've added that onto the timeline. I think that's fair, what I've written about Evil Queen and Taurian. TikTok is a playground for adults. Yeah, it is like being back in school. All right, let's move on to the next clip, because that is just a headache. If you want to see that, that is on Whispers and Winks. Let's go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more on my list. You know, if I've missed anything, you can let me know. But I've got 5 more that I can play. 1 second. Guys, if you can find that clip, let me know, because next week I can re-edit the timeline. If that is true, I'll add it in. But I haven't got the time to be going back through all the clips right now. So mods, if someone can take that and find the clip and that moment and let me know, I will happily edit this timeline with this extra information that is being alleged. All right, so the next one we've got is the clip. Again, this is another difficult clip, guys. So if you've been on TikTok in the last sort of 48 hours, you will know that AJ has thrown Madhatter out of the house. And in this next clip I'm going to play, AJ is transphobic towards Evil Queen, and Evil Queen does use some racial slurs towards AJ in response to him being transphobic to her. Hello, Steph, darling. So I'm going to go ahead and play the next one. This does come with trigger warnings. There is transphobic language used, and there is racial slurs used. So please protect yourself. If you feel like this is going to be triggering for you, leave the room for a couple of minutes and come back, all right?
That you ever have
If he was really bad.
I'm still on Whispers and Winks account. Sorry, guys. Let me go back to my... Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans? Right. Also, if you are not following me, please make sure you tap up in the top left and give me a follow. Thank you very much. I will be playing this clip. Welcome to the party. Big up, Frangelico. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Coven. You are welcome to have your opinions in the comments as this clip is playing. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. I will continue to try and update the timeline in a neutral way with a summary. You can use all the emotes now, Frangelico. I'll try and update the timeline in a neutral way without emotion, but you guys watch this clip. This one is on Stacey Listens or TikTok Cafe, and it says on the screen, Madhatter is being kicked out, and once again, Evil Queen is racist. And I think that's a little bit of an unfair headline on there, because there is no mention of the transphobia unless it's been edited out of this clip. Hopefully it has not. Can you hear how deep my voice is going now? Anyway, let's play the clip.
Oh, you've been off it, yeah. Your house is my house, and my son's there, and my cats are there. And
He's subletting everybody.
When I
Go and
get
write in his chat, subletter.
appropriate accommodation.
Go and write in his chat, everyone. You're subletter.
What?
Yeah?
Whose house is it, AJ?
Fucking, I don't give a fuck what EQ says. I really couldn't care.
Because you don't like facts.
Because you still got the mind of a man. Because you treat people like how a man would treat people. So make it make sense.
You horrible person.
How does that make sense?
That's disgusting.
Expose me for what?
That's disgusting.
Do you see that, everybody? I haven't personally insulted.
So I'm just gonna pause that there. AJ is transphobic towards Evil Queen by saying she treats people like a man treats people, which is uncalled for. Didn't need to say that at all. And again, you know, things like this become transphobic when you are deliberately saying comments about someone's gender. I mean, again, he could have just called her a cunt, you know, because he feels like she's interfering in this situation. I still got the mind of a man. You treat people how a man would treat you. Yeah, I'm summarising, hun, but the point stands. So, yeah, that's not okay. And again, if we're taking the higher ground, you know, Evil Queen would have absolutely enough here to take this and go and, you know, register a complaint and file a complaint for a hate crime, which she could have done. And instead she responds with the following. And again, you are going to hear some racial words and racial slurs. So please buckle up.
I'm talking to Charlene and Jen.
Not okay. However, she says stuff about him the race week. Yeah, I agree. Make it make sense. Listen, I mean, now that you've raised that, I mean, I saw a clip, and I'm pretty sure I've got it for one of my Black Mirror episodes, where Evil Queen gets AJ up on her screen. This is weeks ago. She gets AJ up on the screen and says, "Oh, he looks like someone," and then brings up Mr. Hanky the Pooh from South Park and puts them side by side and says, you know, they look the same, basically a black shit on the screen with AJ. So, like, 100%, there has been that antagonizing stuff happening from Evil Queen's side to AJ. 100%, I've seen that. But also, yeah, people forget. I don't forget shit. That's not racist, though. Don't listen. I know you're here to troll. Please, I'm not. I can't even give you the energy. Not today. Not today. So like the troll alert, mods, eyes up. The antagonizing behavior is already there and has been planted, right? So again, but it doesn't justify AJ also now being transphobic to Evil Queen. But yes, you're right. Make it make sense. There is history there of sort of antagonistic behaviour, so that's also a good point to note as well. All right, so I'm going to carry on. So AJ's just said about she treats people like a man treats people. Basically, he's saying like she's got a man sort of mindset. So let's continue on with this clip.
Just straight away, you could say anything else, but he chose the blender. So Alex is a black cunt, yeah. Malteser-headed twat.
So I love TikTok shop and apologies for that language. She calls him a black see you next Tuesday. She spits and then calls him a Malteser headed twat. I'm just here to document.
And I'm entitled to respond.
This is what I have a problem with on a reel, when she says I'm entitled to respond in this way. I really have an issue with this. Well, okay, I have a couple of issues. I have a couple of issues with how easy it is for racial slurs to come out of your mouth, right? I do, on a reel. I have an issue with how easy it is to just reel it off your tongue, such hateful words, right? Again, I'm not disregarding the transphobia because that's fucked up in itself and there's no needs for it. But it's this idea for me that it's okay for me to do this because this has been done to me. On a reel, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I know a lot of people have been justifying it and going, well, it seems fair. It seems fair that she said this because of what he said to her. Yeah, an eye for an eye. Listen, if it was an eye for an eye, every motherfucker would be blind and we would all get nowhere. Like, it's... I don't know. I just think we can all do so much better. Like, really? Like, I'm going to be real. I find it incredibly disappointing to see Evil Queen repeatedly behaving like this. He has a relationship with Evil Queen and she says Evil Queen is nice in the real world. And I suspect that's probably true. I don't know for sure. I also have had some conversations, not loads, with Taurian offline. And from what I've seen, I also see that I think she's a nice person offline. However, I think you can be a nice person and you can hold transphobic views inside of yourself. And I think Taurian is that. And I also think with Evil Queen that she could be a nice person and hold racist views within herself. And I think those two things can be true. And that's going to be based on your upbringing, your religion, you know, who you've been around. And that's what I see in this scenario. I see, look, and I know some of you you hate Evil Queen and you think she's, you know, the devil's spawn and whatever. This is just my honest opinion. I feel like she does, at her core, Evil Queen, hold, only sense I've heard for weeks, she does hold racist views in her core. Now, I know she says she isn't racist, and I know she will always say, I'm only doing it for examples, but we have now seen for weeks and weeks and weeks, whether it was the N-word in Angie's box, whether it's Mr. Hanky Poo Man on her screen, whether it's calling people a black B or a black C, oh, thank you, Kyle. Thank you, darling. We've seen a lot of racial words coming out of her. So for me, as a critical thinker, I like, and listen, you know, I've spoken highly of Evil Queen before, and I do think she's a nice person off the app, but I do think she holds racist views in her core. Okay, I know Ruru says she's been a racist for a long time. Listen, I'm fairly new around here still, right? So I'm still learning and figuring people out. So you got to give me a little bit of grace with that, all right? And then with Taurian also like, you know, I've spent some time, not a lot of time, but we've had conversations off the app, Taurian and I think she's also a nice person off the app. I think she's a lovely person, but I do think she holds transphobic views inside of her, and she has spoken about this as well in terms of her own upbringing and that she's, you know, her religion, and that she's not been around these type of things, and so there is an ignorance there around the trans community for her, and I have seen her several times do and say transphobic things on this app, and I have called her out about this the first time it happened, right? The first time it happened, it was a big deal. I called her out on this privately, and I told her that this is unacceptable. I don't fuck with this type of behavior. And I told her, right? Because that's what I thought as a friend I should do. What I'm not going to keep doing is keep having those conversations with people. I'm not going to keep educating Evil Queen. I'm not going to keep educating Taurian. You're all big people. You're all fucking big people. But I'm just going to call it how I see it. I do think Taurian does have transphobic views, and I do think Evil Queen has racist views. That's my honest opinion, because I don't understand how this shit keeps flying out of people's mouths so easily. And I'd go so far as you know, AJ probably is the same. You know, but again, I'm coming from a position of I don't ever attack people. Thank you, Boss Ellie. I don't ever attack people based on, you know, their characteristics. So this Kenzino's mum, stay far away from it all, darling. Stay in your lane and stay on track. So yeah, it's all. I'm continuously astounded by adult behavior on TikTok, and I'm also continuously astounded by how people support this type of behavior. You should all be in here gifting me, bitches. Thank you. Right, listen, my time is going off. I need to go and get some Persian rugs, right? I'm just going to leave you some music. I need to go and update my Persian rugs, or I'm going to get very, very cranky. Let me leave you with a song. 1 second. Let's leave you with... Alexa! Stop! Right, I'll be right back.
Y'all trying to do 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Gone time. Oh, they don't know. Gone time. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Woo, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Second verse for the hustlers. Gangsters. Bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach. I cannot preach. I gotta show them how I can get it in. First, take your sip. Do your dip. Spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh. We too fresh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Hey girls, what y'all trying to do? What you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. feeling, just put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do. 24-karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24-karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out.
Thank you for your patience. I've topped up on Persian rugs and it took so long fizzing. I went to the toilet as well. I have to have solubles because I can't swallow anything because I've got a big lump in my throat, which is why I sound like an 80-year-old man. But thank you for your patience. Thank you, Bruno Mars, for keeping everybody entertained. Yes. Anyway, let's carry on. Also, my daughter's home, so that was the first sighting I've had of her all day. Long story. No. Alexa, stop about your resuming Amazon Music. Remi's musical toilet breaks, yes. Anyway, right, what have we got? AJ throws Madhatter out. AJ is transphobic towards Evil Queen by saying she treats people like a man, in commas. A man treats people. And then I'm going to write here, Evil Queen is racist towards AJ. I might need to come back and edit this by calling him a black C next Tuesday and a Maltese-headed twat. Lovely.
Affected because he's trying to get back at you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the gifts as well, everyone. Oh, that was the end of the clip anyway. So that is now on the timeline. I will go back through this once the live's over and just go and edit the language on this a bit and make it a bit neater and tidier. Right, let's get to Hungry Guy. Are you lot ready for Hungry Guy? Are you lot ready for Hungry Guy? Oh, the sounds are off. Why does it do that? It mutes the sound. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you, Leslie. It gets to a point where it puts itself to sleep. It's so annoying.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
Thank you very much, Leslie. Right, we need to get one for Gracie. Miss Remi, whisker... Miss Remi, whisker charts for 2025. What does that mean? Come on! Honestly, I will block you myself, Gracie! Don't push me, girl. Don't push me. She wants to play. Yeah, drop a comment, Gracie. Go on, I dare you. Drop a comment. Go on. Go on. She hovers frantically. Right, thank you very much for the... Oh, cockapoo. It will be a joy to block you again, hun. It will be a joy... Gracie's like, you would... I can't. I do love Gracie. I can't do it to her. She's annoying. I love the witch. Right, hold on. Right, Hungry Guy. Okay, so, guys, right? If you have not seen... Where the fuck is Hungry Guy? Can someone share this to Hungry Guy? If any of you actually follow... Right, Hungry Guy is a troll, right? If you don't know about Hungry Guy, he is the biggest troll. I couldn't stand him for the longest time, and then I saw him sitting in Delusive Angie's box getting trolled by all the old witches, and it was quite possibly one of the most magnificent scenes I've ever seen, because he was funny as fuck. Anyway, the other day, Hungry Guy lost his mind, okay? Hungry Guy lost his mind to the point that he fired up his own live. I know, a lot of people are unsure about him, right? So anyway, I don't even know where it started, right? All I know is Hungry Guy ended up getting into some debates. I know a lot of you are not sure on the hungry guy. I hear you. I flip flop. Some days I'm like he's okay, and some days I'm like, oh, I don't know. Anyway, hungry guy was in boxes arguing with people. It was like a lot to do with race and class and all of this madness. Yeah, he's like nails on a chalkboard. Anyway, he fires up his live, and thank God for Yaya. Yaya captured this moment. Yaya captured this moment, and I mean, it's fucked up on so many levels. I don't even know how I'm going to summarize this. I might just write Hungry Guy went live, because if I try to capture everything he says in this clip. So, I'm going to give you some trigger warnings, okay? Yes, justice for the peasants. I'm going to give you some trigger warnings, okay? He's going to say some mad shit. Offensive shit. He went proper rogue. He's going to say some mad shit. Trigger warnings, please. I'm going to press play and try and update the timeline. Dear God. Buckle up.
I swear to God, do you know what's racist? What's the most racist thing in this fucking world? Okay?
Tell us.
It's black people.
Oh!
Black people to other black people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That is literally what's driving our community down. Okay? No black man will ever stand behind another black man and be like, big up. Okay? They will try and put him down just so you can get in front. Okay? Where's the fucking sense of community there? But you want to say, oh, because we live in a council estate, we've got that community. Okay? What about building up each other up? Okay, where is that? No. Everyone's out to fend for themselves. But yet you want to come here and blame fucking racism. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And no, Taurian, you lot can go. Don't come in my live. Go on your live. I'm going to do my bit.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can read the comments, but the comments had me crying. One by one, everyone who was in the boxes that he was in starts coming into the room, right? Because everyone's obviously shook that Hungry Guy's gone live. He proper lost the plot. He lost his marbles, right? To be fair, I haven't seen him since anywhere. Yeah, everyone keeps saying it's Gucci Khan. A, I don't know who Gucci Khan is, and B, everyone also keeps saying it's not him, but whatever. Listen, the comments, if you want to see this, go to Yaya's, right? When we finish this live, go to Yaya's account and go and watch this video. Just watch the comments. They are hilarious. Anyway, let me play and update the thing. The timeline.
My bit. I'm going to have my say without being interrupted, okay, without being gaslit, okay? When you lot want to keep fucking shouting at me, literally not even giving me a chance to talk, not giving me a chance to do anything, okay? You lot want to sit there and do that? That's absolutely fine. You stay in your lane, I'll stay in my lane. I've got a device, you've got a device. Okay, I'll say what I have to say, and you say what you have to say.
Man,
okay, but what you guys did, okay, literally embarrassed yourselves. You embarrassed yourselves, okay? Because literally, what you've showed everyone, okay, if someone doesn't agree with you, they're racist, okay? If someone doesn't agree with what you're saying, they're racist, done. Okay? What you guys have been doing to Pearl for all these months, okay, you've literally just come and done to me. But yet you're surprised, okay, when Pearl had the clap back to you. Make it make sense, okay?
Please
you lot don't stand on fucking business. You lot don't stand on anything. You lot want clout as the next person, okay? You want fucking clout as the next person, okay? I swear to God, you lot are a fucking embarrassment. You're a joke. A fucking joke. And I'm glad, I am so fucking glad that I am nowhere near your fucking level.
Oh.
Nowhere near your fucking
What level are you on?
Because you lot, when you can't answer a question that I have, when you can't even give me a response, and even Paige said it, don't give me a rebuttal, okay? Say this. So you're basically telling me what I need.
Listen, Paige and Taurian and Alicia are all hard and reels and big chunky. They're all in the comments. You lot all need to go to Yaya's account and go and read the comments. And if you want to laugh today, go to Yaya. Yaya, are you in here? Make a comment and pin yourself, because they all need to go and follow you and come to your account and watch this video. Is Yaya still here? This is Hungry Guy. He's a troll. Pin yourself, or someone pin Yaya, and you all need to follow Yaya and go and read the comments, because I can't. I'm not even looking at them.
Say and what I shouldn't say.
It's
is
too
that
funny.
How we're doing things now? Okay? Is that how we're doing things? And Taurian, the reason why I didn't say all of this before is because NJ kept fucking muting me. Okay? Every time I tried to say something, I would get muted. Then I would get dropped. Okay?
Yes,
I've kept my calm for so long. Okay? But if you guys think you're going to fucking disrespect me and think you're going to embarrass me, well, I'm going to come here and I'm going to cuss you out. Watch. And watch after this how I go and kiss up to Angie. Okay? And fucking bash you guys. Okay? Watch how I go and stick with the white man. Oh, the white people, please come and save me. Oh, please. You're going to have a token black guy on your box. Okay? We can...
Wait, he's offering himself up to be the token black guy to Angie and Pearl. Hungry guy. Look at you lot's face. He fucking lost the plot. He's lost the plot. Hungry guy. He's fucking lost the plot. Let me rewind it. It's the way the gingerbread face just comes all up in your grill. Hold on, let me... hungry guy, you are the gift that keeps on giving, bro.
As the next person. Okay, I swear to God, you lot are a fucking embarrassment. You're a joke.
This is too good. I had to rewind it, sorry.
And I'm glad, I am so fucking glad that I am nowhere near your fucking level. Nowhere near your fucking level. Because you lot, when you can't answer a question that I have, when you can't even give me a response, and even Paige said it, don't give me a rebuttal, okay? Say this. So you're basically telling me what I need to say and what I shouldn't say.
Gingerbread is real,
Is that how we're doing things now? Okay? Is that how we're doing things? And Taurian, the reason why I didn't say all of this before is because NJ kept fucking muting me. Okay? Every time I tried to say something, I would get muted. Then I would get dropped. Okay? I've kept my calm so long. Okay? But if you guys think you're going to fucking disrespect me and think you're going to embarrass me, well, I'm going to come here and I'm going to cuss you out. Watch. And watch after this how I go and kiss up to Angie. Okay? And fucking bash you guys. Okay? Watch how I go and stick with the white man. Oh, the white people, please come and save me. Oh, please. You're going to have a token black guy on your box. Okay? We can cuss them out like there's no tomorrow. And I'll give you the all clear. Okay? Let's see how these ghetto fabulous people come out against us then. And I'll stand behind every fucking white man and I'll say, I'm not offended because I'm black. So that means they're not racist. How about that? Yeah?
That's so progressive, isn't it? He's going to go and stand with the white man, and when they say something racist as a black man, he's going to say, that's not racist, and then it makes them not racist. So progressive! Yeah, he's off his box squeak, isn't he?
Fucking thinking you've got fucking power on this app like you're something. Fuck off. Fucking peasants. And yes, I did say it. See, this is what I'm trying. This is what I couldn't say earlier. Okay, because I'm
earlier on in the other live, he told them all to. I think he said to F off back to their council estate, or he called them all council estate crew, and he said something like, "This is why I'm glad I grew up around white people and not people like you." It was wild. Hungry guy lost the plot, man. Like, peasants.
Trying to respond to you, but I'm trying to do it in such a polite way, in a way that I'm not basically belittling you, in the way that I'm not dismissing you and stuff like that. But yet you get gaslighted. Karen, fucking NJ, okay? And even you, Taurian, okay? And then Paige came in like she wants to save the day, yet she's saying on the same fucking breath, oh, I've only heard bits and bobs. But yet you've got all this energy, so much energy she came in with, okay? But you've only heard bits and bobs. How can you get parts of a story?
Lisa just wrote, I hope he's eaten since this. Hungry guy was very hangry for real, Lisa. Yes.
Okay, and come with a conclusion.
Justice for us peasants, darlings. Right, I've put it on the timeline. I'll read it to you in a minute, but this is too good. I'm just going to keep playing it.
When you don't have the full story. Okay?
Lindsay's...
That means you're a
shit,
Pagey.
He's had enough.
And go and read your fucking articles because they're all bullshit. And I will fucking dismiss them now. Okay? There is no systematic racism in the NHS. Okay?
There's no systemic, I think you meant as a word, systemic racism. Huh?
It's literally more black nurses than there are white nurses. Okay, so you're telling me the black nurses are not looking after you.
Listen to this logic.
Explain to me how, like, what's it called? You've suffered a bad experience and I feel for you. I feel for you hard. Okay, so many things happened during the pandemic and stuff like that that isn't right. Okay, I was literally in ITU, okay, during the pandemic. Do you think the things that I saw were, like, completely fine? No. Okay? Shit happens. Okay? But you can't come here and then say, oh, well, they did this because I'm black. They didn't listen to us because I'm black. And stuff like that. What makes you think you're so fucking special? What makes you think you're so special? Okay, you're not. Okay? Guess what? You lot are exactly like the rest of us. Okay? Stop trying to make yourself seem special. Stop trying to put yourself up on a pedestal. Okay? Like you're better than the rest of us. Okay? You're nothing. You're exactly like the rest of us. We're all fucking equal. Okay? Don't think just because there's...
Wait, he just said we're all effing equal, but he also called them peasants.
Oh, some form of racism somewhere and stuff like that, that you can come here and fucking go on your high horse and stuff like that. Jesus.
Do you know what's giving me life is the way the filter glitches out when he turns away and the filter just can't even handle what's... Even the filter wants to run away. This is hilarious.
Fucking, you've got black children out here all going out with bloody knives and stuff like that, and then you're going to blame it. Oh, well, they don't have anything to do. They don't have anything to go. They don't have anywhere to go. Oh, the council has cut funds for this. So that means, because of that, that means they have to go out and bloody juk Taurian. Yeah, is that what they have to do? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, because there's no entertainment for black children.
Nobody
that they're
knows,
going to go
Jodie
out,
Kiki.
okay,
Nobody
and
knows,
play
darling.
with juk.
He's just lost it.
Okay? Do they not have PlayStations at home? Can a friend not go around another friend's house?
The filter wants out.
Friend not go around another friend's house.
The filter says I'm not paid enough for this shit.
Basically told me I'm trolling, when I've literally told you a million fucking times I'm not trolling. Okay? Yet you kept saying I'm trolling. How do you think that's going to make me feel?
Taurian's
okay?
written, you're crashing out for real in the comments.
Me, okay? When I'm trolling, you're going to fucking know when I'm trolling. Okay? So this is me trolling, yeah. Yeah, it really is. Fucking gaslighting cunts. Fucking doesn't even have any fucking qualifications, no nothing. Yet you want to come to me, okay? The person who's literally got fucking qualifications, and I can show them, okay? Fucking uneducated cunts. Where's your fucking degree? Oh, but wait, Paige has a social degree, health and social care, whatever it is, sociology degree. What the fuck have you done with that, Paigey? Okay? You're going out volunteering, speaking at schools or doing what NJ does. Okay?
Shots fired!
So how do you earn your money?
She's written, I own my own business in the chat.
Oh, wait, you're on benefits, okay? Claiming off the estate, but then going out and thinking you're making a difference. How about you go and work with the actual youth? Be a youth worker, okay? Go and literally be out with these black people and literally give them something to do. Instead of fucking just, like, lecture them. Okay, because what you're saying is not correct. Okay, you're spreading false information, okay, just to suit your narrative.
Yeah,
okay, you're giving false information to everyone. Okay, but yet because you're doing it to stand up on racism and stuff like that, that makes you right.
He's a cutie. He's also heavy.
You think being black gives you some kind of superpower? Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, you're not special. None of you are special. Okay? Oh, you're supposed to know about the systematic racism. Oh, you're supposed to know about this. If you don't say this, then you're against us and stuff like that. Had any white person ever come to me and told me, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this? But yet, it's okay for you black people to come and say that to me. Okay? Like you can tell me what to do. Okay? Well, that's when you need humbling and you need reminding of who the fuck I am.
Kimmy.
Dickheads.
Yeah, it's his internal dialogue. It is.
Looked down at anyone, spoke to someone the way I'm speaking to you guys like this, okay? And do you know what? To Frankie, okay, to every white person, okay, on this app, okay, I apologise. I sincerely apologise, okay? But to every black person that's been offended by what I said...
Right, guys, I've just noticed we've got a goal for Slay. Can you guys see if you can help with this one? Hold on. They're the 1p coins. Can we see if we can hit this goal today for the Slay gifts? If you're enjoying the live and you can send some Slays, that would be amazing. I will also drop another goodie bag for you all. Let's see if we can smash this goal, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Because I know I'm giving you so much entertainment. You lot are forgetting to tip your host. So I have to remind you sometimes to share a little bit of love. Let me drop you guys another goodie bag. Hold on. Honestly, this dog is getting so chunky. It's so heavy. My whole arm is like aching. Right. Hungry Guy is hangry. Thank you all for helping with the slays. I've just dropped another goodie bag. Dude, I'm gonna have to rest you on the table because Mummy's arm is hurting. And we will carry on with Hangry Guy. That's his new name, Hangry Guy. Thank you, Shells. Thank you, Devon. Thank you, Yaya, for the slays. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crazy Lady, JJ, Louise, Beans. Thank you for showing the love. Dinky is no longer Dinky. Dinky is definitely a donkey. Chunky. Chunky monkey. Thank you, everyone.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
Thank you. I couldn't dance because I've got a micro pig pinning my other arm down. But thank you for the corgi. Thank you so much. 30 slays. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brummy Bird. Is that Shanley? Is that how we say your name? Stace, Jodie Geeky. Thank you for the corgi, Leslie. Misty, thank you. Wisdom in me. Thank you, my loves. Pie Lady. Yaya going in strong with 200 slays. Big up yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I never really look at who's in the top gifters, but we got Gracie up there. Thank you so much for the love today, Gracie. Big up yourself. Love you. And Cockapoo, who's recently been unblocked. I think she likes me. Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you so much for the love, everyone. And let's get back to Hangry Guy, shall we? Because he's very hangry. We've still got about another minute and a half of Hangry Guy fucking ranting like a lunatic. Leslie! Thank you so much. Big up Leslie with the African giraffe. Thanks, darling. And Shells has just dropped you a treasure box as well. Thank you for the love, guys. I know you lot love the timeline, so thank you for the support. And thank you very much for the giraffe. For the giraffe. Right, let's get back to Hangry Guy. All right, head butter. Fucking hell. How about you piss off? Dog's getting aggressive.
Stay triggered. And if you have a problem with...
Wait, that was my best part. Let me rewind. Sorry, I paused it at a bad spot. Let me go back. You've got to have that one in full juiciness.
I apologise. I sincerely apologise.
Here we go.
Okay? But to every black person that's been offended by what I said...
Listen. Go. Now.
Stay triggered. And if you have a problem with that...
Hold on, let me reenact that for you. For every black person who's been affected by anything I've had to ever say, stay triggered. Yeah? Thank you, Jodie, for dropping us up. Stay triggered. This guy needs meds, man. Can someone get Hungry Guy some Persian... Should I send him some of my Persian rugs? Does he need Persian rugs? Yes, he's been holding this in for all of this time and for this moment, UK Finest. Big up, Jodie. She just dropped a sub on Olivia. Olivia, welcome to the coven. Thank you so much, Jodie, for doing that. This man needs some Persian rugs. It delivered immediately. Cockapoo! Yeah, he needs a supply, love, of your Colombian, you know. Cockapoo, can you go and give a Hangry Guy a visit, please? He needs some Colombian. That's all I'm saying.
That's your own fucking problems. Don't project your fucking shit life.
I know, we did have a civilised conversation with him the other day, didn't we? He was very well behaved in here. It's probably because he's a bit scared of me, to be honest. But we did have a nice conversation with him the other day. And Yaya was about to switch up on him. And I convinced Yaya to follow him and be nice to him. Because I had a chat with him. And then this happened. He fooled me. Your instincts was right, Yaya. Frangelico says, does everyone think his profile picture is actually him? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I would like to think so, but then he did describe, because we were talking about he made some weird comments because Yaya was talking about curvy women, and then he made some sort of peculiar comments and got in a box, and we had a conversation around it. And he described himself as about 20 stone and short. So he was, we was talking about weight and stuff. So I don't know whether that face matches that body. I don't know.
Onto fucking me and use me as the fucking, oh, you're the problem.
Thank you
you're
for the slays,
no.
everyone.
Okay, go and sort out your fucking life, okay? And then maybe the problems will be fixed. Don't project onto me, okay? I don't have your life. I don't want your life, okay? You're fucking, whatever the fuck you're doing, go and stay in your fucking lane. And don't fucking come in mine. Or tell me how to do things. Fucking pathetic people. Absolutely pathetic.
Let it all out, hun.
I swear to God, watch how I go into Pearl's live, say I am sorry on behalf of all black people and every single white motherfucker. How about that? How about that?
He does need a hug, best mum ever. Best mum ever, can you hunt him out? He needs a hug. He does need a hug. Again, he's gonna be Pearl and Angie's token. Kimmy says, I'm wheezing. It's too much. This is all. I told you we needed to hang around for this clip. This is mad. Okay, he's now offering himself up for Pearl and Devon, for Pearl and Angie. He's now going to be their token black friend, and anytime any of them say anything racist, he's going to validate them by being the black guy that says that wasn't racist. Didn't bother me. I'm fine with that. Jesus.
Okay? Literally, when someone has a token black guy, they can't be racist because they're friends with me. And I don't take offense to it, so neither should you.
What is happening? I know, but this is mad!
Stop coming for women. NJ, you are the biggest fucking... no.
Glitch. Gingerbread
NJ,
wants
tell me
out.
how I came for women, okay? And if you think Paigey and Taurian are so precious, okay, that they can't stand up for themselves and tell me, stop coming for us, yet a man has to speak up for them, okay? So...
And he got disconnected. This shit was wild! Listen! If you want to go, Yaya, drop a comment and pin yourself again. You all need to go to Yaya's account and watch this clip and read the comments, and fucking hell, this was a madness. And that is why it is on the timeline for the first week of 2025. And I have written, Hungry Guy has a breakdown and claims he wants to be Angie. Oh, I need to put Angie and Pearls. Angie and Pearls. Hold on. He wants to be Angie and Pearl's token black friend, calling everyone peasants, and wants to offend the black community. Let me see. This is wild. He should have said, I love TikTok shop, says Lindsay. He could be my Luna. Listen, he knows what I'm like. Me and him, we will fall out, and then I'll tolerate him for a little bit. I can't take too much of Hungry Guy. But sometimes, like every now and then, he's all right. But on this day, he full on lost his mind. He lost his fucking mind. Right, what's the next one? Right, we need to move on. We've got 3 more to do, and then we've done the first week of TikTok. So this is what we got here. Madhatter gets into Miss Red's box about AJ, and then AJ joins the box. So obviously we've had all the drama playing out. So we had the AJ clip where he was transphobic to Evil Queen and she was racist back to him. And this is the same morning, and then Madhatter goes and gets in Miss Red's Surviving Hungry. Goes and gets in Miss Red's box, and that was a whole dramatic live as well. Let's have a little look. Don't know which clip we've got.
For me, if my partner had told me he'd been abused by somebody, I would have nothing to do with that person.
Can I right, rewind. Right, so everybody's doesn't have like, they're so mad, like I'm trying to have like a relationship with somebody, right? Right, so somebody's abused, whatever, and then there's a child involved. Even if I didn't talk to that person, it'd go to court or whatever, and then that person will still be introduced to his son. Do you think we're just going to be like, oh, hey, no. I've always been like this, Miss Red. I've been with Alex nearly 7 years in my past previous relationship. That's why I can't get benefits, because I just have fans like, what's she called? Pearl and stuff like that. I had a business and stuff like that, and I give it to him just for that love. There's no qualms. I'm the same person. There's nothing for views. And I know you said before she went over there for clout.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
I do this as well. Definitely not. Right, so in a little rainbow, a pretty life, yeah, you want me to not talk to a certain person. In the end of the day, I'd end up talking to that person with court cases and a child meets their mum. Am I right, am I wrong? At least I can be that person what can comfort if something goes on and say, oh, it's all right, she's all right.
I'm not going to lie, that's about as much as I can take. Basically, she got in the box, AJ gets in the box, loads of other people get in the box, loads of other people have opinions. She's sat in the box, she's fucking off her face, it's 10 in the morning, and she's just sat in the box talking to herself while there are a load of people in the box talking about her. There are lots of clips all around about this live. I don't know, Kiki. I don't have any clips. If you've got any clips, feel free to tag me in them. And this one's on FYPT, this clip, but there are loads and loads of clips of what happened yesterday with Madhatter and Court Assassin and AJ and their relationship. It's all out there. All right, I'll drop a poll. Tiggy, thank you for sending your first ever gift. Appreciate it. Let's do a quick poll. Are we not on popular yet? Are we still not on the board? I forgot to ask about half an hour ago. Let's do a quick poll. All right, it's just a pointless poll. We're 3.5k away. Excuse me. Please tap on the poll. It's free. Please just drop a comment. You can drop an emoji. Let's see if we can push and get on the board. We do have a goal as well. If you can help us with any of the goal gifts, that will help push us as well. If you could send a heart me or a team bracelet. Those are some of the things that will help get us on the popular today. We've been on for nearly 3 hours, so I think we should be on the popular board. I think it's the least we could do. Thank you, Yaya. Thank you, Birdie. Thank you, Adele, Shells Marie. Thank you, everyone. Let's see if we can have a little push. Just tap on the poll. That really does help. Even if you're just in here, just coasting, just tap on the poll, okay? Please. It really helps with the popular. Thanking you all so much. Hey Phil, how are you? Just saw you come in. Well, I don't know if you just come in. I just saw your name for the first time. Hope you're all right. Thank you, Gossip Girl. Right, thank you for doing that. Keep reminding me to do the polls mod, because you know what I'm like. I just get carried away with all the clips. Right, let's update the timeline. Find the screen. On the timeline, we've got Madhatter gets in Miss Red's box to speak about AJ and Court Assassin, and then AJ joins the box. And I'm going to write, because it seems fair to me. Hold on. Joins the box. Madhatter seems to be under the influence the whole time. All right, cool. What's the next one? Let's move on. Again, there are lots of clips around Miss Red's live yesterday. So let's get to... Oh, this one's a trigger warning as well. We can do some EQ now. This one, let me see if I've got the right clip for this one. Ah, here we go. So this is on Courtney Drama's page, and this is regarding Evil Queen making a reference to cot death towards TopGirl and her newborn baby. So yes, trigger warnings, please. If this is something that is likely to trigger you, please do leave the room and come back in maybe 5 minutes whilst I update the timeline. I may not play all of this. But to just give you some context, well, I'll give you context as much as I understand it, and feel free to correct me as well if I'm wrong. My understanding, and again, I didn't see this live. Oh shit! My understanding is that I believe it was Canadian Angie held a live, and TopGirl was in that live, and I don't know what happened or who said what, but I believe in that live at some point, TopGirl had said to Canadian Angie something along the lines of, you know, Evil Queen had I don't know, made wishes or threats or something to do with her newborn baby regarding SIDS. And Canadian Angie was like, well, I've never heard about it. Have you got any receipts? And then the next day, TopGirl brought out the receipts to prove that she wasn't lying about what she'd said. Something like that happened. Again, I wasn't in the live. I haven't seen that live. And I'm giving you that based on what I've heard subsequently, which was TopGirl said something in Canadian Angie's room. Canadian Angie said, well, I've not heard Evil Queen say that. And TopGirl said, all right, well, I'll get the receipts. So the receipts were brought out, and then fucking all hellfire broke loose about who said what, who didn't say what, who meant what. Like, it's crazy. So this clip is TopGirl playing the clip that is like her receipt to say Evil Queen did say this thing. Yeah, big love to anyone that's held an angel in their arms. Absolutely, UK's finest. Thank you for saying that. No receipts are given. Top Girl's chatting shit, according to Ash in the comments. Listen, I'm just playing the clips and logging what happened, all right? Anyway, let's go.
What's the worst it can do? Oh, we're going to massive pot his accountant.
And honestly, this top girl who goes round enable and all this type of stuff and acted innocent, you know what I mean? You want to watch your child, doesn't, you know, suffocate in the cot. What is it? Cot death or something? While you're busy.
Trigger warning! Also, love TikTok shop.
I haven't heard this.
Sorry, guys. This is mad.
You know what I mean? Maybe pay more attention to your newborn.
Rewind it.
And less attention.
Miss Wed's just come in, so I just want everyone
who goes round.
We did say this is going to be a third live.
What's the worst it can do? Oh, we're going to massive pot his accountant.
And honestly, this top girl who goes round enable and all this type of stuff and acted innocent, you know what I mean? You want to watch your child, doesn't, you know, suffocate in the cot. What is it? Cot death or something? While you're busying yourself in these boxes, you know what I mean? Maybe pay more attention to your newborn baby and less attention to these stupid boxes, you know? You're just bored at this point.
Getting banned. Welcome to the club of having 28,000 accounts over 4 years. So
She'll never get the Iceland job, will she? You know what I mean? That's why Mum's shop at Iceland. She's barely fucking present. And if she's sitting with the child on her knee while she's chatting rubbish on TikTok, then that's even worse, you know what I mean? So there's no way out. However you look at it, this woman's a joke, you know? Oh my God, I bet, half of you people, if you had a newborn baby, you'd be too focused on that and, you know, nurturing and being there and present and pumping your boobs and everything and doing whatever you needed to do, you know. And you wouldn't have time. You could listen. Obviously, everyone's capable of just chilling and listening. But when you literally lie, doesn't the house need cleaning in between? Obviously, resting. You're meant to sleep when the baby sleeps to begin with, don't you? And stuff like that. Whatever, you could be doing something more productive, you know what I mean, than sitting in these boxes. You don't earn any money off it. You're just a boring cow, basically, and you're not even living life. Like, go and live some life. Go outside, you know, get your baby's immunities up, you know, and expose them to the environment that they're going to live in for the rest of their lives. You know, instead of sitting there, like, just talking a load of waffle all day long. I'd understand if you got paid for it and you were gaining something in some way, but you gain absolutely nothing. Like, if I don't gain something, I don't stay on, for instance, like, I'll leave or whatever. You know, I always thankfully make my money, and this is my source of income, so I put everything I've got inside.
Throw your hands in the air like you're a true player. Thank you, that was perfectly timed, Lily. Thank you for that. Yeah, it is like a job, Golden Niche. It is like a job doing a timeline. Yes, it is. Right, so, oh, bollocks. Sorry. What does I don't know what the screen looks like. I haven't seen the screen in about 2 hours. There we go. Everything still looks all right in the right place. I see non-parent trying to offer parent. Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Why the fuck all of you keep talking about people's kids? I don't understand. You are big people. Why do you keep talking about other people's kids? Like yesterday. Ah! Jesus, sorry, my daughter just scared me. One sec, jump scare. Why are you standing behind me like a creep? Like she was just stood behind me like out of a horror movie. And you lot know I'm not good with horror movies. Fucking caught her at the side of my eye, jumped out of my skin. Ah! I can't deal with shit. Anyway. She just wanted her phone, which I had confiscated, and she's not had all day, so... Sorry. Honestly, that proper scared me. Right, so anyway, back to what I was saying. There are so many people... No, the daughter. Like, stood there, like, just... Didn't even make a sound, just stood there, like, behind me, Debs, just like... Hold on. Coins, goodie bag. Right, let's do that. I genuinely don't understand why adults on this app continuously want to talk about other people's kids. Like, it happens all of the time. Delulu does it a lot. Evil Queen's done it several times. Yesterday, TopGirl did it to Canadian Angie. She did it to Gracie. Like, the fuck is wrong with you all? On a real. What is wrong with you all? I just said that, lunatic. I just said it. Like, this is my point. Like, you're mad that someone is talking about your baby and your child, but equally, you're now talking about other people's children. The fuck is wrong with you all? That is my only question. What is wrong with you all? Because it's the same bullshit I just keep seeing over and over again. Why are you talking on people's kids, man? Why? It's just crazy to me. Whether you're a parent or not a parent, it's not okay. I genuinely, I don't understand it. Anyway, I've put this on the timeline. I've written, Evil Queen makes a cot death, Sid's reference to TopGirl. I'm going to say about her newborn baby. TopGirl plays the clip to prove she didn't lie about it happening, and many creators then... Hello, Swoops! Many creators then disputed that Evil Queen actually said it was a wish or a threat to TopGirl. Does that sound fair in terms of what happened? And remember, I'm not trying to pull in every single detail of what happened. I am aware that there was a lot of things that was said yesterday. I'm just trying to summarize the whole thing. And I don't want it to be accusatory, because a lot of people are saying Evil Queen did do this thing. The context was twisted up. Yeah, I think that's fair. And look, I mean, on one hand, you know, we can have the discussion around, or the debate around, you know, TopGirl's feelings in that she's had a newborn baby, and then you have a creator that is, you know, alluding something as awful as, there was no threat. She mentioned SIDS, and she mentions, you know, cot death, and you can understand to a degree why she would feel affected by such a statement. But I do wonder if things did get a little bit twisted because of emotions around that, as well. Yeah, exactly. I get both sides. Do I think it was needed to have been said? Absolutely not. But we are where we are, and that's why it's on the timeline as well. And I do know that there were, you know, the Canadian Angie live, and lots of stuff happened. I know Gracie got pulled into it, and Gracie got attacked as well. Like, it's just a whole fucking madness. Yeah, people do perceive things differently, Miss P. That's absolutely true. So Michelle says you can understand it, but in your opinion, you say that TopGirl made it 1,000 times worse. Cockapoo says it was malicious to TopGirl and her parenting was questioned. Yeah, for sure. Like, for sure. But I think it got twisted into, you know, Evil Queen wished death upon my child. And I don't necessarily think she did. I think she talked about death, which is a horrible thing to do and shouldn't happen. But yeah. Listen, don't be a dickhead in my chat. Cursed. You get one warning. Okay? Don't be a dickhead in this room. Go and do it in another room. So anyway, that's on the timeline. Right, let's get to the last one. And the last clip we've got is... Where is it?
You don't even need to do that, you know. It doesn't your fella go to work. Right.
Right, last one I'm going to end with is Evil Queen makes a stand for trans rights. So let's play this clip if you've not seen this. I think this was from last night. This is on Gossip Girl. This says 16 hours ago. So this is from 16. So from last night. I didn't watch Evil Queen last night. I did see this clip today. I have some thoughts.
So I am morally obliged now because I've had enough of it being overlooked to do something about it. And, you know, if Rosa Parks wouldn't have stayed in that seat, you know, then there wouldn't have been a change for black people. So if I don't stay in this seat and stand on business, then there's not going to be a change for trans people.
Right, I just need to stop it already because I heard Rosa Parks and I felt some type of way. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie, okay? Hold on. Let me just summarize it. EQ says she stands for trans rights, okay? We're going to get into this. I'm going to rewind it. Let's listen together.
So I am morally obliged now because I've had enough of it being overlooked to do something about it. And, you know, if Rosa Parks wouldn't have stayed in that seat, you know, then there wouldn't have been a change for black people. So if I don't stay in this seat and stand on business, then there's not going to be a change for trans people. And if I've got this responsibility of a self-appointed, of course, like yous have all put me in a position where I'm probably the most famous transgender person on social media.
Right, and I would not dispute that. What I have an issue with this, well, one, bringing Rosa Parks into this after the amount of times recently that she's used racial slurs, I find problematic as fuck, right? For one. Two, right, it's the idea of, you know, she is the Rosa Parks for trans people, right? She is going to make a stand for trans people, and my issue with this is that on so many occasions, as a trans woman, she has been transphobic herself, right? And I didn't see Rosa Parks out here attacking fellow black people for not being dark enough, or being too light, or not acting black enough, or attacking her own, right? I find this wild, right? That the Evil Queen. And listen, we've spoken about her earlier, right? I've shared my views on this already about what I think about Evil Queen. And I stand by everything that I say. I meant what I've said. But this I find fucking problematic. Using Rosa Parks and positioning yourself as now being a trans activist and trying to bring about change. When I personally have heard multiple times Evil Queen say things like that kind of like the only person she cares about is herself, and she doesn't go to Pride, and she doesn't really care about this, she doesn't really care about that. So to now be saying that she is making a stand for trans right, I think this is a little bit ludicrous when you also do transphobically abuse other trans people because they haven't transitioned at the speed that you have or as fast as you have. And I think it's a bit of a piss take. I'm not going to lie. Again, it doesn't eradicate what I've said about Evil Queen earlier. I'm just saying my view on this, I think it's a bit rich. Honestly, I think it needs to be said. It's a bit fucking rich. Anyway, I'm going to carry on playing this clip.
In the UK, as it stands in the UK, there are other trans people that we know on this app, but not with as much of a powerful voice as me. So I'm not just saying it for me and saying it for them, because if I'm being vile about you, be vile back to me, not towards me body parts or the way I was born. It wasn't my fault. I didn't choose. People think that it's a choice to be transgender. It's not. It's not. Think if I could just be born to be the person I was when I was born out the womb and all that. Ridiculous. Just like you wouldn't face adversity or racism, you know, by choice, would you? So who would choose this? So stop transphobically abusing me and trivialising it, and then maybe, you know, the examples will stop and I can get back to what I was doing before all this shit started. And the only reason it started is because...
So listen, if you are going to be a trans rights activist and speak up, you know how Rosa Parks did for segregation and brought about change and made a difference to, you know, blacks and whites no longer being segregated. If you are going to stand on business and do that, you know, I keep hearing this argument a lot on this app where when Taurian says some fucked up shit, people always go, well, you can't speak about racism if you're transphobic. Can we start calling out the fact that you can't be a trans right activist if you are also going to be racist? It's the same side of the same coin, right? You can't say you are here for trans rights but also be racist. The same way Taurian cannot say, I'm here to, you know, combat racism, but then also show up and be transphobic to multiple people. It's the same thing. So can we stop fucking around with this and people start being a bit more honest about what we are seeing? Seriously. I wish she was, and I fucking hope she is and changes and does become the voice for trans right and does it. I hope she does, because she is well known and this is her opportunity to do it. But you need to stop the fuckery and saying, well, I'll be racist because it's fair, because I've been trying. No, be the bigger fucking person. If you are going to be an activist, please, I beg you, stop throwing back racism. It doesn't make you look big or clever. It doesn't make Taurian or AJ or anyone else look clever. You all look like dickheads. That's the truth. You all end up looking like dickheads. So I've added it to the timeline. I've written Evil Queen says that she stands for trans rights, okay? I've added it to the timeline and I'm fucking done, because that was one hell of a week. We're going to do this again next week, fucking Wednesday. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Oh, and before I go, can I just say to you all, literally, this is week 1 of 2025, and it's messy as fuck, and it's going to continue to get messy as fuck. All of you, please make sure you click follow. I'm trying to get to 12,000. Thank you. Listen, I've talked about a lot of people today, right? And there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be up in their feels. There are going to be a lot of people who are going to be fucked off with me and are going to want to clap back at me. I'm expecting it, right? The way I protect my boundaries and my mental health is by asking all of you to not share those lives to me. Do not share them to my moderators. Do not screenshot them or screen record them and send them to me. I don't give a fuck. My opinion is my opinion. I'm doing a timeline. The timeline is neutral, but I understand I've also shared my own opinion and my views on these things. Don't tell me about no one talking about me on this app. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to respond, and you're going to trigger me and you're going to trigger my mods. So please don't share nothing to us. I'm 100% expecting Canadian Angie. I'm 100% expecting Evil Queen to all call me out and attack. I'm expecting it. Don't tell me about it. I don't give a fuck. All right. We will be back next week, Wednesday, to do another timeline. Thank you all for being here with me. We've done 3 hours. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will put this timeline on my profile, and I'll upload this live onto YouTube as well later on today. So big up yourselves for being here. Thank you to my mods for keeping the room safe and keeping the dickheads at bay. Don't you dare cockapoo! I really am going to block Cockapoo. She is triggering as fuck. Thank you thank you everyone who sent a gift, everyone who has shown love and supported and tapped the screen. Thank you so much, and bun Cockapoo. Goodbye and good night. Love you all.